Welcome. Oh shit. Welcome into another episode of Let's Just Talk About It with your amazing host, Jessica Simone. Tonight's topic is what exactly is FBA? Now, if you have been in these lives before, and on any other live that I've been on, and we've talked about what is FBA, we've talked to a lot of different people who said they don't vote, they don't seem to like black women. They're not voting logically. They're holding out for some imaginary reparations that they don't even know what they look like. But then I came across an FBA yesterday, day before yesterday, who said that she voted for Kamala. She put her money behind Kamala. She canvassed for Kamala. That's what FBA do. How would we not vote with them? And I'm like, girl, do you know that the rest of your team is not on your side? Do you know that they think the total opposite? Like, why are you getting behind this? Y'all seem to have the money. You have the moves. Why would you get behind somebody who made this up and trademarked it a few years ago? What is happening? Or maybe she said the majority of FBA don't think like them. Now the majority of FBA that I have came across. Come on, Big Les in the building. Thank you. The FBA that I have came across. Also too, the FBA that I have come across, the majority that I have seen don't vote, don't seem like black women. Don't seem to know too much. They're not moving out of logic. Whatever they call logic. Who am I? These are your experiences. But they're not aligned with your views. She kept saying, no, I'm telling you, the majority don't think like that. Out of the hundreds and thousands of people, you're the only one, including your leader, who said that telling them not to vote, telling black people not to vote. Why would we protest now? Out of all these years, only when the black woman is running. Why are you dedicated to tearing her down? So, my question is, well, who is really FBA? Is she the FBA? Is he the FBA? What is FBA? What do you guys stand for? Do you vote? Do you not? Are you an ally or are you an op? Because it's looking like a bunch of ops. And I'm a little bit confused. If so, we just need to know who you are. Like, are we standing together? Can we count on you? Because some of the FBA also voted for Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Right? So I'm confused. Just don't love us with this topic. Hey, Naquan, I'm hollering. And I know you could speak to that a lot too. So we'll definitely be have some room for you. Whom is FBA and who is EBA? Or DBA? Oh my God! Oh, making my way downtown, passing by, and I'm not gone. I don't know why that travel made me think of that. Thank you. Drop some coconuts in the chat for LM. Thank you. That one just triggered white chicks on my ass. I'm hollering. So yeah. So what is happening? What is really happening? I don't know. I don't know if they out there. We got a couple of FBAs, and they were literally two different ones. One lady said I was Jamaican, and she could, and if she needed to know my ethnicity, and if I talked before she started saying it, if she needed to know my ethnicity first, and then she couldn't really tell me nothing if she didn't know my ethnicity. And Saji was on the live, and they say, "Oh well, I'm not gonna talk to you. You're an immigrant, bitch." Does that make you feel like you're better than somebody? Not you treating people like your oppressor's been treating you. Harriet Tubman definitely would have left your ass right there on that plantation y'all claim y'all not on anymore. I had no idea Jessica was black. I didn't know either. I mean, I found out a lot about myself. Allegedly, I'm Jamaican. Wangwan. Wangwan. Yeah. And then allegedly, somebody said that, and I don't know how true this is. So let me just go ahead and cover my ass. with this one and hit the alleged button. Where am I on my sounds at? There we go.
Allegedly.
Steve Bannon put some money behind them to spew this anti-African, anti-this rhetoric. Like, bruh, y'all mad at everybody but the oppressor. Because my thing is, how you can't talk to somebody that's an immigrant, but you talk to the white man, you allow him to give you a list of your ancestors, of your names, of the people you fuck with. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. So are they really up? And then when we go to the what's it? What do they call foundational? When we go to the website, it's so true. It hurts. It's my thing. Like, how you can't talk to somebody? You think you better than somebody? What makes you better? Because you're black. You over here begging this man for your reparations. You don't even know what they're gonna look like. Mm-hmm. And these are the ones again, that's why I say that she would have left them in on the plantation. She wouldn't even ask them. It's just some of them you just know. I'm not even gonna ask you by the way you've been talking. He looked like an ex pimp. All the pictures I've seen look like I'm about to take your bottom bitch. You know what I'm saying? And put her on the track. When they get that look right there, they do everything but put their hand on their chin. When they get their look right there, baby, I don't trust you. Why are you squinting? It ain't even no fucking sun in here. The lights off. What are you talking about? What are you doing? That's what I don't get. Let me see. Let me reset the gift card. I wish that they TikTok, if y'all hearing and y'all still gonna be staying around, I would like for you to be able to make it an option to where the mods can be able to reset the gift code. I'll be doing a lot. Shout out to the pimps out there. We support you. I'm fucking hollering. G Money in here. G Money a pimp. G Money, you a pimp. G Money, you a pimp. Shorty, swing my way. Show look good to me. Now would you please swing my way? Thank you, Shorty. Thank you, K Brand. Thank you, G Money. Yo, G Money, you a pimp? I'll set the live goal for you. That's a liar. Right. Those would be one I would end it with on our way out. Or unless we battling. We used to do battles on Fridays. And then we do fundraiser Friday. So maybe thank you, Naquan, YouTube, Leslie, Steph. Thank y'all for being here. Let me get that daily heart me. When fundraiser Friday, we battled. I think a couple weeks ago me and Free battled Bill and Burnham. And half of the proceeds go for We Are What's Left. Y'all. Okay, it still needs some tweaking, but it's just 85 people in here. You know what I'm saying? You can now go to the website and check it out. Tell me what you think. What you think with a link. It still needs a little bit of tweaking, so don't be too hard, but I'm up for all of, your feedback. We love feedback. He was a local rapper in not Alabama. As soon as you say Alabama, I already know he mean us no good. If you guys have another device, another phone, a laptop, an iPad, Jessica Simone on YouTube is live right now. Put it inside of this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on YouTube, y'all. Put it inside of the YouTube so we can just get some hours, make a couple of comments, hit the like button, please do. Tonight's goal is 222. We didn't touch. That's the same goal from last night. But I wasn't tripping. I forgot what we were talking about. So much hate and stuff like that. What am I? Miss Leslie, thank you. Mama Blue. Look what we had Hey, Mama Blue, how you doing? How you feeling? How's life? I hope you are having the day that you can deserve. Okay, it's so good to see you. He used to perform under the name Cosmo Flex with Kid Fresh When you say Alabama, I already think scammer, 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 scam bam, scam bam. Okay. On W my blue camera, let me top that thing off. Okay. Toot that thing up, mommy. What's considered FBA? Like who's getting reparation and who's not? Because it sounds, and that's why I would like for them to come up here and explain what it is. Because I'm confused. I am confuddled. I've been confuddled. I've been confused. I thought they was all on one accord. Because one woman came up here and she was acting real weird. I don't know if it was shrugs, it was Coca-Cola, but baby. And then the other one said she seemed sane. So I didn't get that. It was weird. The Federal Bureau. Shut the fuck up. Where's Kwame? Yeah, I know. Share it to Kwame. Maybe he can explain it. I came to the realization that one of my closest friends is. How did you figure it out, Miss Leslie? How did you figure it out? How's my baby? You know what? Joy is an act of resistance. He's clear voice. Because you know what? Kwame sounded like he was in the bathroom sneaking. Like, your wife don't even know you FBA. She said, when the fuck we started with this shit? He probably got a white one. I'm just as confused and not truly organized. I agree. And it feels like they may also to be maybe a scam. It may seem like it may be a scam. And I feel like if they say anything about reparations, he gonna be like, write the check out to me, and then you ain't gonna find them no more. I thought it was a lineage, but this is the thing. The term foundational Black Americans is trademarked specifically by this guy up here, Tariq Nasheed. We had a conversation where she said that Black people are part of the Native American community. And you like, bitches, you motherfucking, you one of them FBAs? You should have asked her, did she vote, Miss Leslie? She'll beat the fuck out of him if she found out right. That's what I'm saying. She's like, you ain't no goddamn FBA. I keep telling you, stop saying that shit. You're like, oh, I'm sorry. It's a scammer and been in the game a long time. Yeah, I'm like professional scammer at this time. A straight hustler. She did not. Girl, she might be one of them. People be playing like they understand where you be coming from sometimes, but they is not. They ops or they allies or they ops. She didn't vote because she FBA. She didn't feel like she wanted to, or some Black people feel like they vote don't count. And then it's also too about education. It seems like a cult, like them Hebrew Israelite people. Girl, I was walking downtown one time, right? Yo, and it's funny because I was with a couple of people here from the app, James, Hector too, and the Israelites was out there. And this girl walked by and she had some little ass shorts on. They said, she a hoe. She for the streets. I said, God damn. Thank you so. That's like, ain't nobody gonna join your fucking movement. You over here calling bitches hoes out here in front of every damn body. Damn. And then you be like, come be a part of my movement. Y'all see, y'all marketing is off the motherfucking chain. Okay, bitch, y'all ain't putting no money in the marketing. It's a big sausage fest. They are circle jerking. No. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We had an argument about that, about her not wanting to vote because she didn't want to, right? Hey, Herman, thank you. Drop some massive coconuts in the chat, Herman, right now for a Mickey Ficky Queen. Okay, period. If you like it, come on, y'all. Drop some coconuts in the chat for a Mickey Ficky Queen right now. Thank you, Herman. I appreciate you. Massive coconuts. I want to see like massive coconuts. I appreciate you guys so much. Yo, y'all making hard to stay off these TikTok streets. Girl, go to work. Just listen. Put us in your ears so we can make the time go by faster. Thank you, Herman. Except for a real motherfucking queen, period. Period. Sometimes they be acting like they don't know out here in these streets. If you haven't got your daily heart meet, please be do so. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. More coconuts, y'all. More coconuts. The stickers has spoiled us. I know we ain't got no stickers yet. I got to see what I got to do to get some stickers in, y'all. Somebody send me a message tomorrow, early in the morning, and be like, Jess, what them stickers do? Okay, what them stickers do? What them stickers do? So I can remember. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for being here. So yeah, when it comes to the foundation of Black, whatever, I don't get why the girl yesterday said that we've been doing this. My auntie was a civil rights person. Hey, thank you, Mama Blue. Royalty in this bitch, y'all. We all royal. I don't get why. She said we've been doing this for years, way before he came with FBA. So I'm like, why would you not even just abandon yours? But why would you? Okay, we already halfway there. Period. Now I got to search for the coconut emoji. I know sometimes you can type in coconut and then to pop up. Why would you abandon your mission? Not even abandon your mission, but put your mission that you've been doing for years up under somebody who just got here. He just got here. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to her? So why would you do that? Right? Why would you be a pick me? Why would you be a pick me? It was given very much pick me behavior. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hold on, because I got that one too.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right? Why would you do that? This man just made it up and you going to put all your organization, your people up on there, and he don't even agree with who you want to vote for, the minimum, right? That's what was throwing me for a loop. Because I don't know if anybody was in here yesterday. She said that we've been doing this for years. I put money behind Kamala. I canvassed for her. But baby, your team is being counterproductive. They wasting your money. I don't play by my money, right? If we gonna all be on the same team and I put my money behind something, we need to be focused on the bare minimum. Sunshine, how you doing, love? We need to be together on the bare minimum. And it's been a long time, Mama Blue, since Poco. I've been live streaming since 2020. And I've been on quite a few apps. And the ones I have long tenure on is this app called Live It, was turned into 17 Live. And then I moved on to Poco. What up, Bill? Hey, Toy. Thank you, Bill. Bill, can you see the stuff in the We Are What's Left server? Can you see the website? Can y'all see the website? You was on your way to A5, Jess. I was. I really, really was. I was on A5 forever too. And then I was on Periscope. Oh, how cute! I never was on Periscope. I heard about it. Is that where you can like people got camera up anywhere and they can stream like, yeah, I was streaming like the lake and shit like that. Thank you, Toy. So the first app that I was on, like within the first month or something, I was breaking records. Well, let me tell you, man. Okay, first of all, I like to run my mouth, and I love people. I'm a people person, right? I'm one of them people. You gonna go out. I'm probably gonna have a friend everywhere. I talk to everybody at the bar. They're gonna tell me their whole life story, right? And so, when I was in LA, I was doing modeling, acting, Uber, and working out at the yard house all at the same time, right? Crazy. I would audition in the day, go to be a server at Staples Center from 5 to like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I would Uber from 3 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning on my way home, take a nap, and get up and do it all over again. Right. So when I was on set for Lang Hair Beauty, a beauty shoot that I had, And the makeup artist tell me she's from like Japan. She was like, "Yeah, they'll pay you to just go live." I was like, "Oh, bitch, you want a nigga to take our clothes off or some shit like that? I ain't finna do all of that." She's like, "No, no, 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 it's legit." I'm like, "No, that seems too good to be true. I just sit there and be talking to people, and I'm gonna get paid." Girl, are you trying to turn me into one of them whores, baby? I am not a bridesmaid whore. What them called? Mail to order. I'm not a digital whore. None of that. So when the pandemic happened, right? All of a sudden, then she was like, they was like, hold on, let me get Bill up here. What up, Billy?
Hey,
How you doing, handsome?
good. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I was just
No,
trying to look up because you sent it when I was at work, but I don't. How do I get to the link?
that's what I was wondering. Oh yeah, everybody said they can't see nothing. And
Because I saw it like as a notification, but yeah, I couldn't
look at
like do
meet
anything
the
at the time.
movement. See if you can see anything and meet the movement
Okay, hold
under
on.
the talk of left. Kristen, y'all, baby, let me tell you, I done had some stories, y'all. I done had some stories. So that you
Oh
see
shit,
it?
that's fire. That is
You
fire.
you like it?
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's still some tweaking and some just like little things that I want to do to make it um perfect. But if you are in the We Are What's Left web server, if you look into Meet the Movement, I put the website in there. I do want to know what you guys think about it. Let me know. Give me I'm up into any feedback or any resources you have that we can add to it as well. And then we're going to have a meeting soon and talk about like how do we move forward, especially for everybody's safety. But I already had a plan for that because I wasn't getting in all that bullshit they was doing. No way. Period. But yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to come up and yeah, make sure that I got it. And then can I announce it in my live and
Yes,
everything?
please, 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 please do. I just wanted y'all to be able to see it first. I just wanted
Okay.
y'all to be able to see it first. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited. I'm excited.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you for being a part too.
Yeah, I
And the
love
work
you
that
and
you do.
yeah, no, I appreciate you. You believed in me when I was just starting out and you been consistent and um yeah, I love you for that. Thank you so much.
Always keep doing your big one, boo.
I will. Have a
Okay,
good
bye.
night.
It looks so good. Y'all want to see it? Should we just pull it up? Y'all want me to continue with the story? Y'all just want me to pull up the website. And when we pull up the website, put a one if you want to hear the story. Put a two if you want to see the website. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Martina said three. Does three mean all of it? We want to do both. Okay, here, let me pull it up first. And then we'll finish the story. Let me see where we at. Where we at? Still sneak again, you guys. This is a sneak peek. Not really sneak peek. I need to put it in the thing, but there's still some tweaking that I want to do. But it's pretty much ready to go. It's pretty much ready to go. Oh, let me start it from the let's start it from the bottom. Then we here. Let's start from the top. Here we go. Okay. Y'all may see some familiar faces you might know on here. Okay, okay, okay. All right, here we go. Because I want y'all to be able to see the whole thing. There we go. Welcome to We Are What's Left. Oh, I gotta do it over here. You may even look. You know them people? Get the damn tap in now, y'all. Son, how you doing, baby? All right. All right. You go down. We Are What's Left is a cultural movement amplifying the voices of diverse creators who are reshaping what it means to be on the left. We may not all look the same, think the same, or create the same, but we share a common goal: a more inclusive, humane, and liberated future. Shut the fuck up, Dave. Together, we're reclaiming the narrative from the right and showing that the left is not a monolith. It's a movement powered by love, difference, and unapologetic truth. Kick Hector. I'm hollering. Oh, that was code for we love Hector. So here you can go here and you could click on you can scan through some of the creators, and then where it says view all, you can view all of the creators, and I'll also have their website so you can be able to follow them. Okay. The creator pledge: humanity first. I believe meet the trusted voices who lead with clarity and conscious humanity first. I believe in the inherent dignity, freedom, and worth of every person, regardless of race, gender, sexuality, background, or ability. You can read the rest of the pledge on there. So I encourage you guys to go to wearewhatsleft.org. Fuel the future, in which you can, I don't know if it's linked yet. Oh, it is. It is. It'll take you to our GoFundMe in case you want to help fuel the future, to be able to help us be able to get, go to these places and be able to work with these grassroots organizations and amplify their messages as well. Hey, Ann. What was that? What was that? Why I say, oh my God, what happened? I didn't even see nothing. They played me. I didn't even see nothing. Dayton said, where his picture? They ain't gonna have us out here. They're gonna have us. They're gonna be looking for us with tiki torches. Looking with Dayton. Dayton, please. I can hear his son voice. Okay, and then for creators who want to be a part, you guys, please put your name, your email, what location you are, and your social media. Organizations that want to partner where us as creators can come out and just kind of be a day in there. Nope, I'm not giving it. You already gave me your love and your consent. Period. Drop some coconuts for my twin in the chat. Organizations you can sign up that want to work together, or put your resources here. Blue Voter Guide, Run for Something, Vote Like a Beast, Inclusive Therapist Directory, Build the Resistance, just different type of, and then if y'all have any type of like resources that people can benefit from that can either help voter mobilization, help them in a time of need, or or they just need hands. Where my face at? You see it? Look how fine he is, y'all. Oh my God, that's your same profile picture. Mm-hmm. That's your same profile picture. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. But I still have a little bit more to do. You guys, there you see Bill. I consider myself a progressive Democrat. I fight for my hood, meaning marginalized communities. I focus on the everyday American, dismantling misinformation, providing community resources, and empowering them to use their voice. And so you can see other creators here as well. Okay. All right, and then. So I'm not gonna show y'all all of it. I'm gonna make y'all go look for. I'm gonna make y'all go to.
Oh my God!
Now that what I see. Thank you. How you doing, beautiful? I love it. I'm low key emotional. Yes, that makes me high key emotional. Okay, in a world where
oh my God!
Hey, let's go. In a world where a lot of Black people, period, experience a lot of imposter syndrome, which just pushes us to continue to still continue to like to do more, because thinking that what we're doing is never enough and not knowing if it'll be accepted. Joseph, thank you. To hear that, even with the time that it's taken hiring the company and hiring, because I could have went a cheap way, but cheap is always expensive. I really wanted it to look good. All the money that y'all donated, I put it towards, immediately start putting it towards the website. So, yeah. And I wanted to look at, and I wanted, the people I asked to be a part of it to be, proud of what they're, bitch, I'm not going to cry. Feliz Dia de la Independencia. I want them to be a part of, excited for what they're a part of, I'm proud to be a part of it. And so that really makes me feel good. Oh my god. Uh,
Hey, I didn't think I'd be up here
hi,
long, but I wanted to come answer this question because I've been deep diving into FBA.
girl.
And what I've learned is that FBA or ADOS, whatever group that you're a part of, they all stem and derive from white supremacy. So they are ops. They are not allies.
Okay, that's what. Because since first of all, scammer. Second of all,
Hmm.
I heard that, and I don't know how true this is, so I don't know. I heard that Steve Bannon put some money behind him.
I don't know. I don't know who's putting behind them. From
Thank you,
everything that I've talked
son.
to them, though, from everything that I've talked to them about, and I've heard their rhetoric, um, they all stem from that patriarchal white supremacy ideology look point of view of life.
Mm-hmm.
Like the FBA is just they have no actual mission. Only thing I hear from FBA a lot of times is just reparations, reparations,
Mm-hmm.
reparations.
Do you think they
Um,
run on that because they know they'll never get it, so it's something that they can keep saying? Because then you'll have to come out with another plan afterwards.
no, I just think that they don't have a plan, and that's just something like okay, so hmm, because I think that they believe that they will get it, but they don't know how, or they don't have a mission or an action plan to get to it. They just are complaining. Okay, well, we
Mm-hmm.
want reparations. That's what we need. We deserve it. We're foundational Black people. We're separate. We're different
Mm-hmm.
from anyone else in America that's not, lineage of chattel slavery. But they have no actual mission behind it, which is why they were willing to then say, I will vote for Donald Trump because I feel as if the Democratic Party hasn't been giving us FBA people what we want. So we'll vote against you guys to show them that we're not playing, as if that was smart.
It don't even make no sense because the Republicans ain't giving you shit either.
Exactly. But they don't care because they trying to sock a mission to somebody to say, well, listen, you're gonna start paying attention to us, FBA. Baby, they don't know what the fuck going on. They just lost in a loop. The only thing they know about is reparations and being black.
Mm. Hold on, because somebody did put something in the Discord about the ADOS. What's
They
with
got
ADOS?
disbanded. So ADOS was a similar group, but they went disbanded and they all became FBA. Yeah, ADOS is no longer existing.
Hold on, where is that thing? ADOS, okay. So ADOS, Miss Imani Motivate or something? ADOS co-founder, no, Yvette Carnell admits to being a board member on the right-wing think tank. So they are, hold on, the co-founder of ADOS, Yvette Carnell, admits to being a board member on the right-wing think tank PFIR, a known front group for white nationalist John Tanton's Fair, FAIR, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is the source of the xenophobic anti-African pro something something. And I guess she replied back and said, secondly, she said, firstly, progressives for immigration reform is not a right wing group. I am one of 3 blacks on the board, and there were 4 until the recent resignation. Also, 2 white environmentalists, including one previously on the Sierra Club's board, a diverse group. Secondly, I announced on my show when I joined the board. It's not a secret to anyone who has been following me. So, Yvette
Right. So
Carnell.
FBA is all about they want to see black Americans, people who were born through the transatlantic slave trade and born here in this America. They want to see black people be uplifted. And they would rather vote for Trump because that Trump white supremacist thing that they're pushing now, where they're telling black people you got to get rid of the brown people so that way you can have your opportunities and your chances again. That was enough to have FBA say, okay, we'll vote for him because at least he's trying to give us blacks something.
What are they trying to get in black what?
They don't. That's what I'm saying. Like what they fail to
You's a
realize is they
dummy,
don't do
bitch.
history.
That's what I want to tell them.
They don't do history because the same thing that they're telling you black people now, get rid of the brown people because they're taking your opportunities, is the same thing that they told their lower class white individuals in the 80s. They told their lower class white individuals, you need to get rid of the black people because they're taking your chances and that's why you're so low on the totem pole white American. So if you vote against those black people having equal rights and having, equal chances, then you can then uplift yourself. But that didn't go anywhere. We continued on with progressive movements. So now they say, okay, you know what? We'll change that and we'll do it towards the blacks. Okay. Black people, you guys want equal chances and opportunities. Get rid of these brown people because they're taking your opportunities and chances.
Thank you,
Which is why Donald
Naquan.
Trump felt so comfortable to say they're taking black jobs, and all people who are FBA are so pro on getting brown people out of here. The border. They will tell you we love what Trump is doing with the border because he's getting rid of these immigrants who are taking away from you, Black American.
Which is crazy. What up, Naquan?
What's up? I've been saying for like the last 40 minutes that I need to see 50K likes by 8:10. It's 8:10, and we only had 25 likes, 25K likes. Chat, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, chat? I need y'all to get your fingers out of whatever dark places y'all got them on. Wipe them off. Don't wipe them off. I really don't care. It's not my device. Tap the screen. Use your feet. I really don't care. Share the
Not use your
live.
feet. I'm hollering. I have used my toes once though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I've used my
Share the
toes.
live with your meemaws, your pawpaw, your sheepdog. I really don't care. Share it with your sister wife. Get these likes up in the next 20 minutes to 60K likes.
Thank you so much, Naquan, brother.
ADOS is still around. They're still around. What happened was FBA, a group of them broke off and created FBA. They're still around. They're actually one thing now. They partner with each other. They never really disappeared. FBA is just the front runner, pretty much.
I'm not seeing any FBA rushing to pick tomato. Okay. My
But
thing
those
is,
are the black jobs that he was talking about.
why
Those
do
are
they?
the black jobs.
Why do they think that they? First of all, you don't see that this man is trying to tell you, I want you back in the field, nigga.
No, they don't see that.
YouTube. That's why when you move off emotion, you're almost guaranteed to lose something. You so busy worried about somebody else's plate that you can't even see what's going on your plate. You too worried about trying to impress somebody and look down on somebody and think you're better than somebody. You don't see what's going on in your own house. You can't even see the plate. Step outside, bruh. He's talking about he taking your jobs. What jobs do they got that you're taking?
But you see, that's my thing. That's my thing. And this is the part that gets me is that white people or FBAs, whatever you say, who will say immigrants don't deserve to be here because, people rely too much on government handouts and we rely on too many people wanting handouts. It's ironic that you will then say you're mad that people are relying on handouts, but then you will get upset to get someone out of here so the government can give you the handout. Like you're actively saying, I want this opportunity, not you. So I'm going to bitch and cry so you get removed so that way I can then have the opportunity. You're asking for the handout instead of actually being better and putting yourself and working harder up against the person who's competing against you. You would rather cry and bitch and weep about it to get them out of here so you have the easy route. You are doing exactly what you are then preaching. Like you're like, I'm confused.
I'm just like the fucking farmers in Alabama. He was like, well, they're gonna have to cut us a check. Not you want a handout after you talking about everybody can't be living off the government. You can't have no handouts. Not with your taxpaying dollars, right? Not with my taxpaying dollars. You don't want no bailout.
Listen, I'm mad. My taxpaying dollars and had this nigga Calvin Klein on a fucking Air Force 2. We got this nigga going to a stadium. I'm pissed. My taxpaying dollars is going everywhere but where I thought they were supposed to be going.
Welcome in, American friend. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself, Jessica?
I am blessed and not a favorite. Are you FBA?
Not to my knowledge. I've never.
Okay, no worries. Have you cried recently?
No, I can't remember the last time I cried.
Okay. And I saw you were, you were up in your man Trump. What excites you most about him?
He's my president. He's not my man.
Did you vote for him?
Yes.
What made you vote for him? But you were just bigging up everything that he's doing in the chat, right?
He's a
What?
great he's a great American leader. I thought he'd be the right man for the job.
And you still feel that way,
Yes, I do.
even with all of the mistakes that he's making, even with
I,
with alligator Alcatraz,
I was
even
sup-
with them not acknowledging the school unalivings. I see you talked about 475 quote unquote illegals in Georgia.
yeah, like you were speaking on field jobs, but 475 jobs at Hyundai in Georgia, that sounds like places we could have been working at, but
You
they gave the jobs to illegals.
hold on, but you would have been. It could have been a place you could have been working at. They were here temporarily to train Americans. They were building there.
Not if,
They were there.
not if,
They were.
not if,
Oh, hold on one second. I didn't cut you off. They were there temporarily to teach the Americans
Michigan.
and train the Americans how to do the job. They were on a visa. They were there legally. They
No,
were
they
there
weren't.
legally. A white
No,
lady
they
called.
weren't.
They okay. Well, they were there
My girl Tori
legally.
Branham. Say her name, Tori Branham. That's my girl. She used her caucasity that day.
And
Um,
now they will not be investing in that plant in Georgia anymore. Was it like 400 billion or something? That was going to
they
be jobs
shouldn't be.
that you.
Georgia lost a projected 1/3 of
He
their
hired
GDP.
475 illegals. They shouldn't be opening it
They
up.
weren't illegal.
They weren't illegal.
They
They
wouldn't
just
be arrested if they weren't
then
illegal.
why
They were illegal
if they were illegal, they didn't deport them. If they were illegal, why they didn't deport them?
because y'all are gonna cry if we don't do things in a certain way. So we're doing it
Sir,
right. So
sir, sir, do you watch
so that
sir,
they
do you
don't
watch
come back.
news? Do you watch news, sir?
I wouldn't have been able to share it with you if I didn't.
Sir, sir, do you okay, what made those people illegal?
Because they didn't have a right to be here working.
Yes, they did.
No, they
They
didn't.
were here signed on an agreement from your president
No, they were not.
Yeah, yes, they were. Yes, they were.
If that was the case, they would still be there working.
No,
No,
you
they
think that they're
left
going to
because they
stay
got
here
treated
after that?
unfairly.
No,
They
they
left.
can't
They
stay
chose
here
to
after that
leave
because they're
after
illegal.
she got treated unfairly. After a white woman used her caucasity, Tori Branham, because she is also a Trump supporter, and this is what she voted for. And she used her God-given right to give a tip to ICE to say there are 470 something people here illegally. When they went there and they apprehended those people and found out that they were there on a signed agreement from your guy, DJT.
No, they
The
weren't.
people who were treated unfairly said, "We don't deserve this shit. We going home." And the
They gotta
president
go
of
home.
South Korea sent them a plane and said, "I'm bringing my people back because y'all got too much fuck shit going on."
They have to
Trump
go
even
back.
ordered the pause to check whether the workers were willing to remain in the U.S. to continue working with training Americans, according to the South Korean Foreign Ministry official. The workers looked happy but tired as they were brought through pretty much customs and onto buses and reunited with their families. He wanted
They
them. He
gotta
said, "Hey, can they stay?" It was a mistake. It was a mistake. He asked,
no,
"Can
no
you
one.
still stay here and train Americans?" Why would I train Americans when I'm coming to invest money, $400 billion in? Y'all don't even let a motherfucker borrow $40. But I'm gonna come and build a $400 billion establishment in your country, and this is how you treat my people. You detain them while they're here legally. When you ask
Yeah,
me
they
to
gotta go
train
home.
Americans, you know how many jobs that would have been for Americans? But now they
They
won't
gotta go
have them
home.
because they lost a third of their GDP.
They gotta go home.
Duh, they don't want to be here.
We
And
don't want
not
them
only
here.
that, they had plans to go into another state, and they're halting that as well. All because of Tori Branham using her caucasity. And guess what? You know what's ironic? Tori is running for the 12th district in Georgia. Are you going to vote for her, American, after she just lost y'all a projected 1/3 of Georgia's GDP?
Joy, thank you for the dono. Thank you for the love, baby. I appreciate you. Drop some
Are you
coconuts for
going to vote?
Joy.
Are you going to vote for Tori Branham?
I don't live in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so fun fact: 85 American jobs was supposed to come out of that plant. That's just that plant because they were supposed to build one or two more that their government was paying for, which now they don't plan on doing it no more. The plant is on hold. So that's 85 Georgian natives that are out of jobs. 8,500 Georgian natives that are out of jobs.
475 Georgians could have had the job that they hired illegally.
Yeah, no, you're not smart. I know who you are. You're I'm copper, not black. I'm going back on mute.
Of course. Why would I denounce my
Dewan.
why would I denounce my
Dewan. Dewan.
it sounds so beautiful when you say my name. I'm just being honest. You know you have a beautiful voice, so don't trip.
Yeah, I ain't doing this shit. Y'all have
Thank
a
you,
beautiful day.
Bijan. I appreciate you.
I'll be back later, man. You go ahead and drop me down.
Okay.
Because y'all niggas is dumb.
She mad because I
agree.
didn't compliment her
I agree.
voice. She got a cute voice.
The one I blocked you, right?
You blocked me?
Yeah.
What,
It's
right?
This not your account. It's not American
This
Friend.
is my account. I just changed my name. You
It's
never
not.
blocked me.
It's not American
You never
Friend.
blocked me. Look, if you look, all the videos is still the same. It's the same.
I don't go to your page.
But I'm saying you never blocked me. You've always been my friend. You've always loved me, and I've loved you back. We just see different.
What do you consider as love?
Every time we run into each other, you invite me on your panel. We just have different opinions, but you've never shown me hatred.
We do not care.
The fuck are you talking about? Massive coconuts in the chat right now, Pam. She said, the fuck? I hate people who don't have enough information but have an opinion. God damn, a hard ass, strong ass opinion. How your opinion strong and weak at the same motherfucking time? This caller is looking real dumb, this stupid, dumb right now. Coconuts, right? Massive coconuts. If y'all was sick of that stupid ass shit too, even and Duchess said, she don't even leave that quick. She said she did say I was gonna be here for a second. She said, I'm out because you motherfuckers is crazy. What was that?
Can I ask the chat a question? Chat, is 8,500 more than 475? Maybe I'm just fucked up with math, but is 8,500 more than 475?
Thank you, Pam. Again, I appreciate you, Queen. That's crazy. And you don't even live in Georgia. So why the fuck you even worried about it? Why you even worried about it? According to my immigrant math, you are right, period. That was crazy. I'm like literally looking in here. He delayed their flight so he could beg and ask, can you come back and train the Americans? And see, I don't get why people don't see what the fuck happened when you train the Americans, especially them, right? Just like the natives when they first got here, train them, show them how to live on the land, plant, farm, do all this. And what happened to them? Right? They say they're gonna give us 40 acres of the mule. Have we got that for fucking 48 acres yet? Or the mule, bitch. So I don't even get why FBA would think that the white man gonna tell you, if you get the brown people out, we'll give you this. They're gonna fuck you. When have you not been fucked? What are you you's a dummy, bitch. The fuck? Welcome in, twin. How you doing?
You did get the mule. The mule just left. you know, black people. Twin.
Oh, yes. Oh my God.
Sometimes I wonder would they give these people for them to come places and be as violently stupid as they are? Because it's violent stupidity. Here's the thing: they begged those people to stay. Them folks said, "I'm going back to my house." Look at the pictures of the town where they building that plant, and then look at their country. South Korea. You know, just Google.
I said, bitch,
that
I don't have to be in this filth. What the fuck are you talking about? Ew.
I don't have to be around y'all with y'all aunts being y'all mamas.
Okay. Like, bruh, you think I chose this? I'm ready to go back home. We don't want them here anyway. Nobody want to be in your raggedy ass house and stinking here, bitch. Oh yeah, thank you for the donut that says Coonrad was getting creepy. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that Mac. She said he was giving that like that dude from the Players Club, Myron. I spent a lot of money on you. I always make sure you get home safely.
James, you want to hear something crazier, James? So when he first came on this panel, he claimed that Kamala Harris wasn't black, but then he turned around in that same breath and said he's not black, he's copper.
Yeah, so he weird. He weird.
I just saw something today that looked his color.
It was a penny. It was a rusty ass penny.
It was something else. I'm gonna hold my comment.
If you guys are on Discord, prepare for the Trump administration to attack it. He's coming for it. What about Trey Reed? Are we gonna try to look into his case? Right? Y'all don't care about that? Y'all don't care nothing about that? I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. Like Jay-Z said. So that's why you guys get in the link, or I'm gonna have to build a community through an encrypted community too for We Are What's Left. Cause be careful on that Discord, y'all. Shit, I'm Coco Brown. Okay, bam. Everybody, tell me what y'all is in the chat. Everything but black.
I find it funny that they want to attack Discord, but not attack the group that a bunch of school pew-pewers are in.
He admitted to the unaliving, but they don't have no proof. Like anybody can admit to it, right? And while he's admitted to it and they got him locked up, there could be a real unaliver somewhere running around, just doing whatever. So they need proof. I feel like they need proof to back it up. What up, Nene? How you doing, Lon?
I'm making it.
Wait, Nene, that's your backup page?
Hey, James.
Hey, boo.
Nene, this your backup page, Nene?
Yeah, I got a backup page. I gotta keep moving.
Yeah. Show you right.
They just said the DOJ scrubbed their website of all statistics when it comes to far right extremists being the top problem in America, and KKK being a top right terrorism group in America. They're scrubbing everything that has statistics that has to do with the far right or any white nationalist movement. They are trying to make sure that they have no kind of ties to any of this. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you spoke out against Charlie Kirk, please make sure that you are doing everything to scrub your name of the webs, like online.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't have anything tied to where I work whatsoever, like you don't even know my real name.
Yeah,
because I don't use my real name. I don't even use my work or my regular email address. I use none of that. My LinkedIn has been deactivated since last year. Like, you're gonna have to hunt. I've still did the necessary work to make sure that I'm scrubbed.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are taking action. I just saw one girl, she lost her job because they doxed her and they flooded her her job. And if this is just a note, if you are asked by your HR why you said this, make sure you're speaking your religious beliefs while they're asking you these questions. Bring up God, bring up Christ. Say, I don't believe in this. My God doesn't believe in this. And if you are in a 2-party recording state, record that. The ACLU is taking cases. They're going to probably do a mass lawsuit and then go start you a GoFundMe and a podcast in that way. I'm trying to give people as much information as possible to be prepared. Because if I get hit, I'm going all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, as you should.
People think I've been, you know, it's gonna be a whole nother person, and that Sagittarius is gonna come out, and the fire is gonna be coming from my head like Hades. Play with me if you want.
I was gonna guess Gemini, but Sagittarius is right too. That's my moon.
I'm about to say I'm a Gemini. I ain't got it all. That second part come out. Shit.
Now, please take in that information too. Do you have any advice on how to scrub yourself from the internet, or just
There is a website that I just joined not too long ago. I'm not gonna lie, it does cost. It costs you like 100 and some change for 2 years. But they literally go on the dark web and everything to make sure that you are, you know, not there. Let me grab it. Hold on. I'm sorry. Should have been more prepared.
Mom always said information is to be shared.
If you want, Nene, DM. I was gonna say DM it to me, and I could drop it in the Discord.
I got you. It's called Join Delete Me. It's basically Delete Me. It's called Join Delete Me. They go through everything. They ask you for all your information, and they scrub it. They scrub it all. So
this is wild.
Even though I don't think I've said anything like outlandish or crazy, I'm still taking precautions.
They don't. I mean, but it seems like truth is the new hate speech.
Yeah, and the thing about what I've known for a long time is there's two different types of truth. There's white Christian nationalist truth, who believe that there can be acts of hate through the word of God, and that, you know, saying what they say is nothing wrong. They fully believe in Charlie Kirk. He spreaded hate, he spreaded division, but under the guise of God. And I had to remember, my grandma reminded me, she said, baby, they would go to church one day and burn a cross in your yard the next day. They go to church one day and they have a picnic to watch one of us be strange fruited the next day.
All in the name of Jesus.
All in the name of Jesus. So while they're calling this man a man of God, we got to think about what God they're serving. And I am spiritual, but I believe in God, and my God is not that God.
I say it every time. Every time I say praise God, I be like, my God, not that God, because we obviously not praying to the same damn God. And saying that you praying for 33 hours that the unaliver is a black immigrant or you know, Muslim or something.
Yeah. And if you can at this point, start making your exit plan. The way things are going, we just had 200 and something all delegates from all states go to Israel and pledge themselves. Israel just paid $45 million to have Amazon and Google run their AI systems and their data systems. We are in some on top of right-wing Christian nationalism rhetoric being spewed out as the truth now, and reality not being reality anymore. We are in trouble, y'all. I don't even want to sugarcoat it. If you can get your family out this country, especially if you Black or person of color, get the fuck out. It's getting to that point. They talking about war on them sides. We ain't never said nothing like that. Yeah. We say if you want some, come get some. But we ain't never, and it's coming from the top. J.D. Vance said everybody. Like he literally did Charlie Kirk's podcast from the White House. A white Christian nationalist, he did a podcast from the White House. All they needed was that. They just needed one tipping point. Slowly save your money. Do what you can. Pull it out. I'm starting to, looking for an exit strategy myself. I ain't even lying. But that's all
Same.
I got.
Yeah. You know what, Nene? I'm gonna send you some community with women, but on
Please.
an encrypted server so we can talk, because I think like it's important, especially if we are trying to, do anything or move anywhere. I think the biggest issue is not having anybody there that either speaks English or something that's familiar, the least bit familiar, you know. So if we can either put information together and be like, hey, where you going? How many different apartments they got in there? Like, it's because of familiarity is what's going to be
Yeah, one of
needed.
my good friends, she's gone. She left last year as soon as Trump got in office. She in Mexico. She married her wife and they moved to Mexico. She is now a citizen of Mexico. She got out. And she tried to bring me with her. And I was like, no, it's not going to, it's going to get there, but we can fight it. And I'm just like, stupid. You should have went ahead and did it.
I renewed my passport 2 days afterwards because I knew it was gonna be a backlog. I knew it was gonna be they gonna start not wanting to issue it.
You already heard what they talking about. People that spoke out getting their passports removed and suspended. Like, you don't want us out the country.
Yeah, I always be like, niggas go back to where you came from. Then when they leave, you don't want them to go nowhere. And then the immigrants, you want to deport them. You want them to get out. I thought y'all wanted it white.
If we leave, they have no one to oppress. They gotta oppress somebody. It looks stupid if they oppress their own.
I mean, they've been doing that in them cults. In these cults, all these documentaries I've been watching, they doing that too. The elite is just oppressing the poor.
That's not the thing. It's finding a job that is hold on, y'all. Oh. No. Thank you. It's finding a job. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a food delivery.
It was. I'm hungry. And I've been a little stressed today. I've received numerous D threats today, so I've been trying to funnel through them.
Van scan.
One of them also was telling white boys pretty much to go to the nearest Turning Point USA and join, because the left is dangerous.
Yeah, and this girl was like, we're here to right now. I don't know if it looked like it could be AI, so I don't want to just but even the putting it up like Trump handled them with the military or give us the go and we'll come for them. Like, bruh, y'all been holding all your weapons. Y'all been holding y'all weapons all this time so y'all could come at other Americans. Like, bruh, we don't. Nothing we do is talking about violence. But everything that you guys embody is violence, from the 2A amendment to everything. Like in who was that you just sent me the right-wing extremism. They commit 76% since 2015 to 2024. 76% of extremist related murders over the last decade.
Yeah, for 26.
Turning Point has raised $4 million in 3-4 days.
In how many days?
3 or 4 days. They're opening locations all over the country.
Which is crazy.
I don't want to say the
Turning Point for?
It's Charlie Kirk's baby. It's a white Christian nationalist group that Candace Owens is saying if anybody tries to step in, I want to, I'm not going to say what I want.
Yeah, don't. Okay.
But I won't, you know what? I won't feel bad or good if she's.
I got you.
Exit point.
See, you better than me. Yeah, she can go on Route 1 with her. That's going to lead her right to the slaughterhouse.
Brenda, how are you? Welcome to the chat.
Hey, what's up?
You FBA?
I mean, technically, yeah. But I'm Haitian American. So it's kind of like a duality, right? Because my mother is Black American, but my father is Haitian. So it's like I'm both. You know what I mean?
Do you follow the FBA rules, or you follow FBA? Because they said that you have to choose.
Nah, I don't, because I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to that title because because this causes more. I think causes more division. That's my personal opinion, because you trying to exclude yourself from the other Black people across the globe, because we are a group as a whole. Because all that, it's like, what does that do for you? Why separate yourself? Because also, at the end of the day, I see a lot of FBAs saying the same thing that the Republicans be saying about the immigrants. I'm just like, hold the fuck on.
Mm-hmm. They on that same thing. Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
So here's the deal, right? I didn't make it to the polls because I worked in Philly, but I'm registered in Jersey. So by the time I got back, shit was closed.
Who
So
would you vote for?
Kamala,
Okay.
because something told me, I was like, I feel like I should just stick with Kamala, because I don't know about some was off, right? Because like I knew he was a racist and all that, but my main thing was because he just lied. Basically, he lied. The reason I didn't choose him because he lied, and of course, obviously, everything else is kind of like a given. You know what I mean? Everything was kind of like a given, but I didn't expect him to lie that hard. Like, I knew he was gonna lie. I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just like, wow, everything. And you had the head of the FBI go on Joe Rogan's podcast, lie his ass off. That's why I spent 7 years in government. That's why all y'all on that federal level, y'all sorry. You don't mean a damn thing you fucking say. You don't mean a damn thing when you pledge that oath. You don't mean a damn fucking thing. Y'all are bought and sold, just like your ancestors. You out here and we all talking about this white nationalists passing on. When this man went over to the Middle East and talked to these rulers and did nothing.
Shout out to Living Life and Music saying I flew back to the States so I could vote for Kamala Harris. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about.
That's peak. I ain't gonna lie, that's peak. I not gonna lie though.
That's a real one.
Not gonna. I was seeing reruns of Obama's election. You can't tell me that man wasn't an aura farmer from day one.
Was what?
Oh man, there may be an age gap difference. My fault. Aura farming. I don't know if you know what that means.
Mm-mm.
If you don't know what that means, you good.
Okay. Everyone's in the Discord, please check. Okay, got you. So will you be voting in the midterms?
Yeah, I'll be up there voting midterms. But I'm hoping for AOC to step up for the midterms.
Are you gonna make sure you show up then?
Yeah, AOC or for Kamala, either one of those. But
she's not ready to be president. She's not ready to be president.
I just don't feel. I just a little iffy because you got Gavin Newsom and you got Kamala. They both still backed by Zionists. So I don't know. And anytime we ask Newsom about,
you hear that shit right there, because we in this room, we in this predicament now because that's all y'all had. It's all y'all had. We in this fucking predicament right now because that's all y'all had. That's the only excuse. Not the reform, the prison reform she went through, not every policy that she wanted to put in place for Black people, for people of color, for low-income housing, for middle people. That's all y'all had. And look where we are now. Look where we are. We wouldn't even be here for this shit. And it pisses me off every time I hear y'all say Zionists. 95% of our goddamn government is controlled by them. But I ain't see her go and listen to this man speak when he got here. She didn't even want to be in the same room with him, but she did her job as vice president, and she went and shook his hand and left. Who held a whole dinner for him at Mar-a-Lago? Trump. Who spoke for him during the whole election? Trump. Who put sanctions? Who actually put the barrier on him while they were in office? Biden and her. As soon as she lost, that whole little barrier that was helping Gaza stay afloat was gone. I want to hear that shit.
I mean, she ain't lying. We trying to figure out
Yeah,
what
no,
we can do here.
You acting like
yeah,
like
no,
you acting
yeah.
like someone can't like off the man and we
I don't
good.
care. I'm at a point where there is no, I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
Wait, I'm sorry. It was something he just said that kind of threw me off. You said off the man. Are you talking about the person here?
No, no.
We're not going to engage in any of that.
Yeah.
We're not engaging in off nothing unless you're talking about flipping on the light switch in your house. That's it. What up, Alina? How you doing, beautiful? How you doing?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarification because
No, there ain't no clarity.
The VP is worse than what we have now, and he's smarter.
No. Yo, don't go down that. Don't go down that. Don't go down that. The whole fucking shit. Even anybody seen Designated Survivor? Even all the way down to the fucking janitor, bitch. All the way down to the janitor. Okay, it just get worse and worse.
I just want to preface.
It's more than just that.
I just want to preface by saying, I am dead serious. I am not a troll. I'm not gonna try to like piss you off or do any of that bullshit. I'm just telling you straight up, like with the stuff he's done within less than a year, I need him gone.
Y'all, if y'all click the link in my bio, I also too have a TikTok shop. I have a lot of beautiful things in there. I love TikTok shop. I ain't gonna lie, it had me in a fucking chokehold for a little bit. And then if you buy a certain amount of things, right? And then you get one shipping fee. And then they'll be like, oh, if you buy something else, you can get another shipping fee. Not another ship. You get a free shipping. So you know what I'm saying. So that's that way you can get all that other stuff off for the free. I'm so addicted. I know, right? I ain't got so much shit from there. It's crazy. Let me see if I got any. Because usually I probably have something in here right from me. Oh, bitch! I forgot I had ice cream, y'all. I was letting it kind of defrost, and it's been.
I didn't mean to snap. I'm
No.
sorry.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Y'all worried about another a country, considering the fact, like you say, 95%. And then not only that, she made a bold statement by going to a sorority event opposed to going to meet with him.
I literally am. I'm so hurt. Like I'm so angry right now.
I get it.
I really am. And I'm just tired.
It's gonna be days like this. I was just telling Signs earlier. It's gonna be days when we just want to call somebody and cry.
It's been tiring. Like this last 9 months have just been so exhausting, and it just keeps getting worse. And I just sit there and I think back to election day.
I cry.
And it's like I haven't stopped crying or being in panic mode since. It hasn't stopped. It just keeps getting worse. And then on top of that, you can't even speak your mind anymore, or you get death threats, or you're losing your job, and just it's so exhausting.
That's
and then you hear, like at this point, you know, sometimes you just want to give up. Like I'll be exhausted from speaking sometimes.
You know, Mimi, so here's the thing. It is exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
And it is tiring. And we're going to have these moments where we feel like this. And that's why we need to lean back into our brothers and sisters that we know show up in the spirit of sincerity.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we show up heart first for people. And I don't know if you are religious or not, but I would just say where I can do no more, I go to the rock. Now you go to whatever rock is your rock, but I go to the rock of my life. I We are in the position we are in because people took action during this election cycle, hearing about rather, two black men and rope bothered me.
Mm.
It did something to my spirit. But I think back to my ancestors and I know that I am their wildest dreams.
Oh.
I have their courage in the face of adversity. I have their strength in the face of hardship. I have their wisdom in times of confusion. And so I know that you feel tired. I know that the weight is heavy, but don't give up. Stop if you must for a second, but don't give up. Do not let them win. Do not give them your strength. I love you.
I love you too. I'm doing my best. I am praying. And it's just like I couldn't even report on the 2 men today because it just was like people don't understand when you do this type of work, it takes a toll on your body as well as your mental, and it messes with you spiritually because you like, how much hate can you take? How much are you supposed to be able to endure? And so I do have to like find myself removing myself a lot because it's just a lot. And then people be emailing me, ask me where I am, and I'm just like, bruh, it's sometimes it's too much, and I just want to go in a room and just turn off everything and just hide because the world is like that messed up.
Listen, keep praying. And here's a little scripture. And there was a time that was dark in my life. I shared it with Jess. I ain't gonna share it here, but I'm gonna say I rely on this scripture. And this is mine. And if you have a different religious practice, I honor and respect that too.
I believe in God. Go ahead.
Second Corinthians
Damn. Not the devil. Unmute, Jamal. We didn't hear it.
Corinthians chapter 12. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9 and 10. For he said unto me, my grace is sufficient, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my hardship, my adversity, my trial, my tribulation. For when I am weak, he is strong. There's something mighty and powerful about the way that God works. I refuse to let the devil in this moment steal my joy. And I know what it feels like to be in a very, very dark place and be screaming and crying out for light. You find it in the rock, whatever that rock is. If it's Jesus, if it is, I don't know all of the. I don't want to misquote somebody else's religion. Whatever it is,
Allah.
hearken to it. Thank you, Taylor. I was just about to go there. As I say all the time, joy is an act of resistance. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. But moreover, I would offer this last one. I can do all things.
Through Christ.
I can do all things. Not some things, not a few things, not the things that I can do all things. And so in this moment, I extend to you my heart, my sister. I will give you my number. I will DM you when you need to lean on me. We are going to, in this moment, show up for one another in a way that other people do not know how to show up for one another, because who we are is built on a foundation of solidarity. It is built on showing up when no one else would show up for us. It is built on when people are broken, battered, bruised, and forgotten, we show up. And so we will show up for you, my sister. We owe it to you. You are loved intentionally, without exception or reservation. I love you. I love you, and I am there for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Like, I'm trying to keep moving. It's just, it's heavy. It's really heavy right now. And I think just trying to find some light in all this is just, it's like that light is just getting smaller and smaller.
That's the hardest part.
That is. It's the hardest part of doing this work.
I was literally telling Saji that earlier. Hold on real quick. I was literally telling Saji that earlier. I mean, sometimes, and I quoted you, Jamal, with the joy is an act of resistance. Sometimes you just gotta take a step and do something that makes you smile. Sometimes you just gotta be still. Sometimes you gotta stand. What do? You done all you can. Sometimes you gotta stand. Sometimes you just gotta look around and maybe see which way am I supposed to go? Where does it seem brighter? Where can I find the light? Cry. Yeah, there's mornings that I've cried. I've called Jamal. I've called Son. And I've just cried. I'm just tired. And there's gonna be days like this. So it's okay to call a friend and cry and just talk about how you feel because it's very real. They talk about the Black Panthers would protest in the day, bury their friends in the afternoon, and then party at night just to remember to find joy. And when I think about, times I want to give up, I think about how much pain and everything that my ancestors had to endure, from slavery, from Jim Crow, to running in the streets, to walking across the street and not wanting to look anybody in the eyes, but break into everything, and how they still endured and they still fought, and so that we could be here today. But it's okay to cry. I just want you to know it's okay to cry. Call anybody. You can always come up on my line. We believe in crying over here. You can always and I'm gonna send you my number too. You can call me. I've been wanting to talk to you about some things anyway, so you can call me. We can ugly cry. We can happy cry. We can laugh and cry. Because
I got it, Jane. I just didn't think I was gonna get, it got like that triggered me, and it just like it just, we wouldn't be here.
Because they not fucking thinking. You heard about the wrong shit, bitch. We can't fix nothing if you're gonna allow the person who enjoys doing the things that they do with them to get into office. You heard about the wrong thing. You ain't never set foot over there. I need you to, this shit has been a relationship they've had for decades.
80 years, 80 plus years.
An old ass boomer. Equivalent to their daddy, your daddy, like, bruh. And you think you just gonna come over and like, don't be their friend no more? They know all kind of shit.
The way things are moving and the words that are being said and what's being removed. They move it in a way to put us in a corner. And I'm saying us, as in us. They're trying to remove us from every area, even the military now. They're putting stricter rhetoric out there for men and for women. Like they're trying to push us into a corner. And it's just like, we knew it was coming. It's just, where do we go from here? Like, what is the solution? What do we do? Because speaking is going to be something we're not going to be able to do at one point. If we don't get a hold on to it, we're not even going to be able to talk. There's not going to be no place. We're going to be meeting up in secret again. That's my fear of having to go through what my grandparents and my great grandparents went through. I don't want to hold that type of strength. They fought too hard, so I wouldn't have to hold that type of strength. And now I have to figure out how to move and how to really code switch. And it's getting to that point. That's that. I don't think any of our grandparents, and I'm saying grandparents because they barely got out. They barely got out. I don't think they thought this is what they envisioned for their grandbabies. I don't think my grandfathers, both of them, fought in wars on both sides of my family for this to be the end goal. One man has managed to snatch everything, and even some of people's hope, just right out the air. And we're living with our heads, and I don't even leave my house sometimes because I know my face is out there. Because I know I put myself in harm's way by speaking. I know I did that to myself, but I just couldn't do gossip anymore. I couldn't just sit there and not use my voice. So I have to stay at home just so I feel safe. That's not the life I thought
that we will have.
that we would be having, but it's getting to that point.
You know, my old grandmother, who I lost 12 years ago, used to say a couple of things to me. She used to say, if you're going to pray, don't worry. And if you're going to worry, don't pray. And I know that that feels like a very distant thing to cling to in a time where everything feels like it's crumbling around you. In those moments, we must stand, for in our standing, we give the permission for others to stand with us. And, and that is a heavy burden to carry sometimes. Um, you are not alone. It is, you aren't alone. And there are some of us called to a purpose that we don't understand in the moment. But this is what I'll say, my last little preaching for the day.
It don't have to be the last.
Aaron and Hur could not do what God called Moses to do. God told Moses to keep a staff above his head, hold it up. And as he held that staff up, they won. And he got weary. Moses got tired. But he had two friends, Aaron and Hur. And on one side sat Aaron and the other Hur. They propped him upon a stone, and they couldn't do what God had called Moses to do, but they could prop him. So in this season, we got to find our Aarons and Hur. There are things that you are going to be called to do, my sister, that other people cannot carry for you. But you got to find the right friends that'll prop you. And just know that you aren't alone in this season.
Mm-hmm.
Know that your courage is seen. The people that we hearken to, that we know, the Harriet Tubmans, the Fannie Lou Hamers, the Angela Davises, I assure you that they all had moments like you are having right now. Moments where they question themselves, they question their strength, they question their endurance. But my old grandmother used to say, just keep waking up and saying good morning, putting one foot in front of the other. It cannot rain forever. Trouble can't last always. And so in this season, we must hasten to one another in these times. We must come to each other in these times. We must remember that we as humans run out of speed. How do I fill your cup when mine is empty? One step at a time, 1 second at a time, one breath at a time. You are doing God's work. You are doing his work. And where all else fails, yeah, that's right, son, kids, you hasten to his throne because he never fails. He's omniscient and omnipotent. He's omnipresent. And sometimes he just has to let things happen so people can see with their eyes the things that have otherwise been hidden. So fret not, my friend. We here. And this trip, Jess, just got moved up on the schedule.
Hold on, what? What got moved
This
up?
trip, this
This
trip
trip.
just got
Okay,
moved.
yeah. I'm with that. It's needed. It's needed. Oh my God, yeah.
I'm gonna hug your neck,
Yeah.
Nene.
Yes.
I'm gonna hug your neck.
Okay.
I got to make sure you say, and I give good hugs.
Me
I
too.
hug like Big Mama.
He really
But
do. He's soft
the thing
too.
about it is, do have family and stuff, but they won't. They see the glamorous side of it, but they won't understand the heaviness of it. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to put that heaviness on them
Heavy is the
because
head that wears the crown.
I don't want them to tell me, stop it because we worried or,
Mm-hmm.
now your life. Like I don't tell them about those things because I don't want them to
Yeah.
have fear. I don't want that to happen. So I try to keep them away from the stuff that is very, hard to deal with. But I know y'all get it. I
Mm-hmm.
know y'all understand it. And I know some of y'all receive the same things that I receive in my DMs and in my
Oh.
email. And since we're constant, James, me, Unicorn, we're constantly in the rotation of the media. We see everything happening in real time. And it is a lot to consume. And I know why a lot of people choose to be airheadish and do their day in their lives and, get ready with me and let's go shopping and what are we eating today? Because everybody actually tuned into what was going on, there would be a lot of people that would not want to leave their house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to lie, to keep myself happy, I decorate. I watch somebody doing a day in their life to escape
Mm-hmm.
what's going on. I try to watch something funny or I watch the Disney Channel just to escape my constant thought process on what is the next move and what do we do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have the answer. I'm not even going to lie. A lot of times I don't have the answer. I don't know what to do. I can just sit there sometimes and just hold it, like hearing about those two men. It just like I couldn't even report on it. And everybody was like, you see it. And I was like, I see it. I can't do it no more. I can't report on anyone else. Because I'm going to be real. And this is not about division. They deemed that white man as an attack.
Yeah. I'm like, why is his isn't being investigated, but ours is immediately no foul?
Thank you. No foul. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Black people do not strange fruit themselves.
At all. Not ever.
That's
On no
not something
fucking
we do.
tree. If anything, if a Black person wanted to unline themselves, they could do it in the house. They're not gonna be on fucking display.
It's not gonna-
Immediately, a 21-year-old college student, no foul, no play. But then this homeless man got every reason to want to possibly unline himself. You investigating it?
And that's how it's always gonna be.
As somebody that tried to take his own life,
Mm,
it ain't gonna be from no tree.
mm. I'm glad you're
It's
here,
gonna
brother.
it's gonna be
Agreed.
something that's gonna be quick.
Yeah, they're not doing that. Don't even make fucking sense.
Quick and painless. No Black person I've ever talked to in any of the groups that I've been to for my depression ever thought about a tree.
Mine's with sleeping pills. So
Mm,
it's always something peaceful or quick.
mm-hmm.
Never
Women usually do
that.
something peaceful in they sleep, and men usually do something
Yeah.
quick like a weapon.
Yeah. So that kind of like I was like, I can't report on it. I just don't have the energy. And I think like just gonna take a couple of days off just to
I
get immersed into something else.
I am an advocate for everybody in here now for protecting your energy because you have to fill your cup up. Sometimes it's going to get depleted and you have nothing left and you're going to cry, and that's okay to cry. Cry. Take whatever time. Watch an old movie. I was sat in the house. I didn't touch my phone. I'm not getting on TikTok. I'm going to have this day. I watch White Chicks Coming to America. Things that were nostalgic and made me feel good and invoke memories and still made me laugh.
Mhm.
Something that makes you just feel good. And it's okay to escape for a little bit. That's why, we have this community where we can all report on it. So the day that you don't feel like it, the day we we got you. Somebody else is gonna report on it. The day that they don't feel like it, it may be the day that I can do it. we're gonna get it out. And when you come back and you see it, just repost it so we can get it out to everybody. But that's how we help each other out and prop each other up when, sometimes today is not your day, but we have to protect our mental energy. We have to take that space and everything that we consume. You have to take a moment to smile, sit in silence if that's what you want to do. Watch what you want to watch, decorate, play with your kitty cat, either one. I don't know. But you gotta take we have to, and we are here to have each other's back. And this is what the community is really coming into play to be able to do so.
As somebody that just had to take a mental break last week, this is for everybody in here. Take the breaks.
Yeah.
It's needed. Like James said, find your rock. Your rock may not be the same thing as everybody. I'm religious, but my rock is music. My rock is music. That's what levels me out. DJing.
I love that because music moves you. And I'm gonna have a transparent moment. Y'all know I was raising money the other week or so, right? Because starting I think probably like in June or July, because it was so consuming, there were days where I just wake up and it'd be news and I would just cry. I would take,
Oh my God!
thank you, thank you, Shauna. I appreciate you. I would take days off, or when I came back, remember we started playing more games and stuff. I wouldn't necessarily have a MAGA title. I don't want to yell at MAGA. I don't want to go in circles. And because I wasn't having more chaotic lives like that, I was sacrificing my livelihood. I was sacrificing my bills. I was sacrificing because I wasn't getting either supported or gifted the same if it wasn't chaotic. And I wanted, so I it would be torn between going back to doing it and it not only just sometimes putting my sanity at risk or doing something that I enjoy or giving myself a break to be able to do so. And because I wasn't hitting any of my goals or anything, I was late on a bunch of bills and things. They started taking shit a fucking way. So but guess what? Y'all came through and helped the nigga out, and we got that bitch back. But my peace was more important than a fucking dollar.
What we need to do is start like a bank. Everybody put in towards it. Well, it's $1, it's $5 a week, and whoever really needed at that time, they just pull from it. Let's stop giving a fuck about everybody else.
And check on your strong friends. Check on your friends that make you laugh a lot. Check on your friends that, I guess allegedly seem like they got it together.
That's me.
Check on your friend. Yeah, that keep going.
Yeah, everybody think I have it together. I'm the strong friend, so it just be like, sometimes you just want to break, and I needed to cry, and I appreciate y'all giving me the space to do so. Because most of the time I cry alone. That's usually just what I do. So I guess being triggered here wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But I'm gonna go ahead and tap out so I can pray and then go to bed. And I will answer everybody's messages in the morning. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all gift Jess and gift the panel.
Take your time.
And I will see y'all on the other side.
All right. We love you.
See y'all soon, Jess and James. Love y'all too.
Make sure y'all following Nina, you guys. If y'all ain't,
it's my backup page. My main page is just me.
Okay.
And that's where all the real stuff be at.
And we make sure we. Good night, baby. Get you some rest. Take your time.
Good night. What the fuck is that man doing? Hold on.
Hold on, bitch. Don't hang up yet.
Hold on. I'm just gonna
get your gun.
I don't have one.
Oh.
Oh no, my wreath. My wreath fell. Please don't let it be broke.
We'll still set the camera just in case.
Okay, it's not broke. It's still good.
Okay, you lock the door? Oh no, you outside. You outside. Cause I be like, people be trying to throw my wreath on the floor so I can open the door, bitch.
No, I just need to get a better thing. My Halloween wreath fell.
Okay.
My dog jumped up. That's how I knew it was something, because she jumped up real quick.
Yeah, get y'all a dog. Everybody get you a weapon, learn how to use it. Shout out to D-Step.
I'm gonna get one.
I be saying that too. I don't even know how to load it or shoot it.
I know I need one. I don't like them. And both of my family's military, and they carry them heavy on
Same.
both sides. I just never been comfortable with them.
Yeah,
no
my
matter if
mama.
they're in the house.
My mama got a few. As soon as I touch it, I'm like, ah. But if you come in me and you drop that hoe, I know how to pull the trigger on it.
I don't like them, but I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 any day.
Oh. And it's not saying I don't know how to use one. I learned how to use one alone when I was young. My mama didn't play that. She 5'3". So
you know she
5'3", and she a Sagittarius. Everybody had to learn. So it's not like I don't know how to reload, unreload, take the safety off, aim. I know how to do all of that. I just never been comfortable with them.
Got you.
But thank you guys.
Of course, you get you some
that-
rest,
they'll get
love. We love you. Good night. D-Step, thank you for the 20. Oh, so I'm sorry. Thank you for the don't know. It says first don't know me. I think first don't know me when you next go out. Thank you for your space. Hold on, what'd you say when you next go out? What you say, D-Step? And I know you said you waiting on me. I want to get some girls two together. He's gonna teach us how to use a weapon and how to but they keep you anyways. But go ahead. Jamal. I'm sorry, baby.
They're gonna get double tap fooling with me. I'ma just leave it there. Let me tell you, baby, I ain't even doing all that talking.
Hey, James, what Medea said, peace be still.
Peace be a piece of steel.
Y'all drop some coconuts in the chat for D-Step. Thank you so much, D.
I'm talking to make a whole rap song.
Oh my god. My mama said, "You better not come to my house." She said, "It hold 18 rounds. I'm gonna shoot my whole house up." I'm be like, I'm like, I don't know why her gun sound like that, but she say, but everybody gonna get it, bitch.
Not clues sound.
My grandma got one of them old rusty ass ones.
Thank you, K Mill. Hey, Saji. Ain't it crazy? I was just telling you that too, Saji, earlier. You said your grandma got a what?
Old rusty ass one. I remember the first time a bunch of boys was talking about coming to jump my cousin. She gave me that old rusty shit. Grandma, if this thing don't fire and they pull out, I'd be mad.
It was gonna release the smallpox instead of the air within it. I remember my dad had a pew pew in Mexico, right? You're not allowed to technically as civilians, but my dad had one, like just in case. That shit looked like it was from the fucking revolution. That looked like he had it passed down since the revolution. Like that did not look like a new pew pew at all. But yeah, I gotta tell you, Jess knows how to do the grito. Jess knows how to do the Mexican
I was trying my best. I need some practice.
No, you did good.
Oh, we had a good time. What's that called? Joy is an act of resistance. I was calling you earlier, James, and yeah, when I was, and then we had a good time. And because everybody was doing the grito and you just, you yell or whatever, I feel like people were able to get some of this energy out. Like, y'all, don't underestimate yelling and screaming. I know your house people in the house probably gonna think you crazy. If they go to the store, just yell, scream, draw, dance, jump up and down. We have stored energy that needs to be released. Say that again, Jay.
Twerk.
Yeah, twerk, baby, shake that ass and throw it in
In
a
a press
circle.
circle. Just
Mm,
throw that ass in a press circle.
hallelujah. Okay, you gotta get it out. And realistically, our culture, when it comes back to African dance, I studied African dance in college, and it's go figure. It was a white lady with a big old booty, but her husband was from Senegal. But that's a whole nother story. I studied African dance, and like all of this, it could be another reason why we're condemned from twerking because it even pulls us back to our roots. It pulls the our feet grounded into the ground. The body movement, the ass. You see that even the little kids be like, it's a part of who the fuck we are. Okay, so get back to your roots. Throw that ass in a circle. Do what you need to do. Okay, I'm telling you, the dances that we had to do, it all stem from that. Oh, Miss Leslie Brown, welcome in. How are you?
It's been a hard day since the morning. And what really, really, really like threw me off today was seeing the news about that mom who passed away. And I've been saying that
The
because she
one from
was the only
Guatemala.
black. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been saying that I was a preventable death, you know? They're doing the right we're like I'm gonna include myself. We're doing the right thing, you know. I for one escaped my own violent home country, and then you come here and right now it feels like did someone send me back? Like that kind of feeling chased and you know
Mm-hmm.
and and like I said, I over the weekend I slept 16 hours on Saturday just because it was too much. Last week was too much for me. And I know that that's not healthy in a way, but
Mm-hmm.
we're coping how we can.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
it
hard.
looks
It's
different for
hard.
everybody. And it's okay. It's okay.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
And you know, the only thing that I think it's like helps me is to prepare, right? Having that like it's really hard when you are the one, like you're the pillar of the family, like
Mm-hmm.
people depend on you. It's harder. So it's hard to have a conversation with your parents who don't speak English whatsoever. You have to explain to them, you know, okay, if this happens, this is what you're supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really, really hard. But like I'm doing it one step at a time. I know that there are places in here, that everybody has a safe space. Not everybody, but the majority of us can find a safe space, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could be with yourself, it can be with family, it could be with people that you really love. But yeah, just check on your friends, check on your own people. Just right now, I don't even know you guys, and it's good to know that there is a community, right? Not necessarily, look, I'm not part of like your community, I understand that, but sometimes it feels good, right? That
Mm-hmm.
at least there is a community that's opening its doors, right? Its arms just to listen, right? Like you and it's good and even
Welcome to the royal family.
so you know I it's hard, I know it's hard, and sometimes my job is to help people, but look, I know that this is the first time I live in the city of angels. If anyone just needs something, this
Mm.
is my someone can DM me. I know it's hard, and sometimes we just need to talk to people, and it feels good, just to listen, and the power of listening to another human being, it's a good quality. So thank you for the space, by the way.
Of course, of course. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the royal family. Um, you're right. Like the power of just listening to somebody, because sometimes you just need to get it out. You just need to say it out loud. You just need to say it out loud. Sometimes you want advice. Sometimes you want a a soundboard to someone to listen. I don't need you to say anything. I just need to, and that's fine too.
Yeah. So I know it's a hard day. I know Saji had a. It's like I saw her and I saw her like
Oh
you
my
know
God.
being vulnerable about that. Like we don't even know that lady, and we
Hey,
felt a
Queen.
very close home.
Mm-hmm.
And saw her cry, and then I was like, think it's good to cry right now because I don't know. This is a lot of trauma, and this is a lot of like re-traumatizing for a lot of people, and 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 of course that re-traumatizing it's harder, and it's okay to sit. We're all doing what we can, and if we need to disconnect for just for 1 hour for a day, it's
Mm-hmm.
good because if not, we're gonna lose our mind.
And
Mm-hmm.
Jess, I feel like the difference of like what happened today, and I don't want to keep referencing like
No, go
Mariana,
ahead. Go
right? But
ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like the difference of like a white tea person like trauma dumping on us versus today with us being there and like talking about what we've been going through is that it was like a big group hug.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, you know what I mean? It wasn't here's my load, carry it for me. It was
Mm-hmm.
here is our collective pain and sadness, and we're all gonna take it and we're gonna split it and we're all gonna carry it together. And then on the end, it was a lot lighter for all of us. We
Yes.
cried, we laughed, we sing, you know what I mean? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I hope, that's my goal in life. Some people want to be rich, some people want to be famous. I just want to be that person for at least someone. Like if you feel like, damn, like today is just way too heavy for me to carry, you literally can reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Jess was that person for me as well today. So,
Love you, son. Thank
thank
you,
you for
friend. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, some days others, your friend may be sad, but you may have the emotional capacity to take it on. And some days it's vice versa. And some days it may be both of us. We might be on that bitch crying together, like, oh my God, what are we gonna do, bitch? I'm going to motherfucking Jupiter, bitch. But with the beautiful part in looking at the glass half full or being optimistic is that we have each other.
Yes. So thank you for the time. I
No
just, you
problem.
know,
Thank you so much, love.
sometimes I know that sometimes it's hard, but like I said, you know, we're here. Like we need to
Mm-hmm.
support each other. If not, then we're gonna lose our minds.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if anyone is in the City of Angels and just need to talk to someone, hit me up. We can set up a time and we can talk and talk and talk until our our soul gets a little less heavy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and people feel good after you get a good cry in. Notice how you feel
Mm,
afterwards. It may not be 100% peaches and cream, but you feel a little bit better. Don't be afraid to water your
absolutely.
flower. You are the flower. Okay. Thank you so much, love.
Okay, have a great night.
You too, Queen.
Have a great night.
Mm,
Sleep.
mm. I feel like I'll be like, this is the conversation, and it never goes that way. I'm gonna just put y'all choose the topic because I'm also a very go with the flow type of person. I'm also like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about whatever, right? Um, Nini's gonna be on my heart because I get it. I get it. When somebody say, "Oh, you that girl off TikTok," you want to be like, "The fuck? No. Why? What are you trying to do?" Especially if you're in any of these open carry states. You know, you don't. Now I gotta walk out incognito with a damn fucking thing on. Hey, thank you for the sage. Yeah, baby. I need to give me some sage. And I'm gonna shave my I'm gonna pull up my phone, pull up my For You page and sage my TikTok. I'm gonna sage my TikTok. Oh my God. I'm gonna pull up the White House what's that called? Website. Just sage it. Let me help y'all out. You actually should have saved your phone. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it then. I'm definitely gonna do it. How do we save the country, right? Maybe we can hold some type of next time when they at the No Kings protest. Everybody should bring sage and light that bitch up and just let it go as they walk down down the blocks or something like that.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Any black or LGBTQ plus community or anybody that's in any red state, do not attend this October 8th No King protest. The tension is very high. I was gonna go to the one in New York, but after thinking on it harder today, it's not worth taking a chance. Do not attend.
Especially as a black man. Black and brown. I get it.
And if you are a white person that plans on attending, please understand that you are also a target because it's not just people of color no more that they're going after. They're going after pretty much anybody on the left right now.
But then I often say they would know. I was like, they don't know if they on the left. They your own. Well, this thing they don't have. They have a history of not really attacking their own, especially publicly. So if anybody needs to protest, it would need to be them, considering the fact that the history we did already put our bodies on the lines and lives on the line multiple times. If you say you with us, sometimes you're gonna have to go through some of them same trenches. But my thing is, they have a history of not putting their own. The lady in Congress went from it should be the unaliving penalty to when she found out it was a white guy to saying, uh, you know, he's just a whatever, whatever, whatever. They changed their tune, right? Somebody on the live, I don't know if it was Saji live or who live I was on. When they think left, they think black. I don't know why they don't think white people are not on the left. When they think left, they think black, brown, and people of color. People of color. Oh, thank you, Yesley. Oh my God. Sorry, got the best lives ever. I appreciate you. Did have the best night ever. Thank you. Oh my God, I love y'all. Drop massive coconuts in the chat right, Mickey, now, y'all. Massive coconuts. Massive. Jamal be mocking me. I want to see nothing but coconuts for the next 60 seconds, y'all. Nothing but coconuts. I know we ain't got our stickers. But yeah. Yeah. Y'all, they have a history of not publicly executing or publicly making an example out of you guys. And especially if you're out there doing nothing, they're most likely, just like at the last No Kings protest, it was majority white. They didn't do anything. They're not coming at you. They're not coming at you guys. They're not. So if anybody protests, it needs to be on. If you see any black or brown people out there and they start attacking them, be a shield. Be a human shield. And I'm not saying that like take a bullet because they're not going to do anything if you're standing there.
I'm saying take a bullet. Yep, do it.
They are calling
I
for
must say, why the
execution by
hell
firing
not?
squad. Who is? Hold on. For the white dude?
Mm-hmm.
Who calling for that? We don't even do that.
I think like one representative did. It's not like a big thing. They switched their tune as soon as they saw who it was and started preaching forgiveness. And I've seen it happen in real time in real life. Like I work with a lot of non-melanated people, and when they heard about it, they instantly were making remarks about how it was likely an undocumented person. And
really
then when they And then when they found out who it was, the lady in the cubicle to my right was like, I'm really struggling because he's the same age as my son and it's so scary. And I was
Girl.
like, but literally 2 days ago, ma'am, you was talking about an undocumented and how they shouldn't be here. So the tune switches in real time, in real life. You just have to listen because they really be having conversations like I'm not there because I have my headphones on and I'm the only Latin Hispanic in my department because I handle all of the Mexico accounts. So they really be talking freely because they're comfortable around each other. But it's funny when you pay attention and you don't speak, how freely and comfortable they are around you.
All you gotta do is just sit back and let them go. Hey,
Yep.
Iman. Carla, Felicia, thank you. Thank y'all. Can I get some more coconuts, y'all? Thank y'all so
I'm
much. I
petty.
appreciate you. Hey,
I'm
PK.
petty because I would bring my iPad and record them. I would bring my iPad and just set it down, face down, and just record everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Girl, they always glitching. I can't. She's clear on. I don't see no type of box on here. I don't even see the outline. And on my backup phone, I see it's clear. I just see the name at the bottom. But TikTok been glitching. Is they supposed to go dark tonight?
TikTok?
Tonight? I don't know, girl. I can't keep up.
Yeah, so apparently they was extended into December, I think it was. I was told.
I thought it was supposed to go dark on the 13th, and then when it didn't, I didn't really care. I stopped paying attention. I was like, okay, whatever.
I don't know what's supposed to be happening.
This feels like a toxic relationship.
It's very much toxic. I'm leaving you.
Stop posting things about how much you hate your partner, telling all your friends that he cheated on you. We know you're gonna go back to him like the last 50 times. You know what I mean? Like, this is what this feels like. Like, stop telling us the app is going dark. It's gonna go away. They're getting it banned. Like, how many times?
He made a deal that'll be done Friday. Friday again?
When it went dark the first time, it was the funniest thing to watch people literally crying on their panels, like as if these people were like, listen, if you really about that with them, you got them on the back end. So I'm so confused why you crying on live about TikTok going away.
Trump cuts millions in grants for predominantly Black institutions and diverts the funds to HBCUs. See, that's the shit that they do. I'm like, look, I'm giving money to HBCU. First of all, you're supposed to. Second of all, cutting somebody else's money to give it to me don't make it right.
Well, I think they said supposedly when that pew pew happened with the kids at the church that they were going to be giving 100 or 10 million, or I forgot. I posted about it. We're supposed to be giving them a good chunk of change from something else that they cut so that they could amp up security at Christian schools.
Because y'all got to think when I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't go read it, but it was very small on his policies. He said that he was going to create an anti-discrimination, anti-Christian task force to fight against anybody who's discriminating against Christians. Like,
they're creating a church or something inside of the White House, or they're giving them some sort of like occupancy or something like that, or they're building something. I've read somewhere recently.
It's given some shit. It's given set up. I don't know what's set up. I'm just saying it's given set up.
It is giving set up because now that they're actually also going to be I think the bill is going to be voted on or brought to the table or something. I think if I'm misspeaking, I'm sorry. It's supposed to go tomorrow, where the bill basically says that if they feel like you are anti-Israel or you are boycotting
yes, I was just about to bring that up. What did they vote for? Did they vote for it? Did they vote yes today?
I think it's tomorrow. I think it's Wednesday tomorrow.
Okay.
So I think part of the bill, if you pay, I reposted it too. You can get fined up to millions for boycotting businesses that are in support of Israel. You can also have your.
You can't tell me where to spend my motherfucking money.
You can, but listen, that's why I said it is a setup, because
are they gonna force me to eat a happy fucking meal? The fuck?
So a part of it is a setup though, Jessica. That's why I said it is, because a part of this bill, girl, is that if they deem you some sort of like rhetoric against Israel, they can now take your passport. If this bill passes, they are going to be able to take passports from US citizens based on your stance against them.
Do y'all want nobody to go anywhere or not? Y'all want them out, but then you want to take their passports so they can't go nowhere.
It's giving Handmaid's Tale.
Very much so.
So little by little, they were taking away things, and then all of a sudden, you couldn't travel out. So this is also why people were making fun of the fact that he said he was painting the wall black, because you're painting it on this side, not on that side. So it was giving lock you inside vibes, not trying to stop people from coming in vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at Jessica's face is turning. Them wheels is turning in her head.
My sick to my stomach, because it just gets realer and realer. Because we all know Hyundai or whatever, they're not going to be building anymore.
Nope.
Marvel has moved their headquarters, or is moving their headquarters from Georgia to the UK. The people with the money don't feel like they can wait it out 4 years. Why? Why are they leaving? Why can't y'all just wait it out? Y'all must know something we don't know.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm sick to my fucking stomach, y'all.
The rich are always the first to know, so.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to be ahead of it, you better pay your fucking attention.
You better pay attention. Why you think?
You know how much they're gonna love the undocumented immigrants now? They're gonna be like, help me figure out how the hell to climb this wall real quick.
The labor cheaper. Of course they're going where it's cheaper.
So it's also what was I gonna say? So he blew up he basically shouldn't say that on TikTok, sorry. So he basically messed up the deal with the Koreans. The reason they were delayed an extra 1 or 2 days is because he was trying to convince them to stay, and they declined.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to tell that idiot up here earlier.
Mm-hmm. So listen, I'm Mexican, and I'm getting through borders. That runs in my blood. So one way or another, I'm getting out.
I need to message you and tell you.
Jess.
I need to message you and ask you where you at, cause come get me. Come get me, bitch.
Girl, I tell you.
We could figure out coyotes real quick. We could figure out where the tunnels are. Like,
baby,
we're gonna.
So we are following that part. Listen, when I tell you that I literally have relatives, I have documented relatives, I have undocumented relatives, but my undocumented relatives ain't never had no problem going back home to see their family and coming right back.
We can't even pay them. We might have to sneak out. You got the Underground Railroad? She said you would message me. I can message you if we can get out, legitly. But if we have to just run out this bitch in the middle of the night like we didn't seen on the movie.
Listen, Mexico.
You got the Harriet Tubman going on.
Listen, Mexico was part of the original South Underground Railroad. Y'all better tap into them tunnels again and call it a day. They were a part. If you didn't,
I am the Underground.
They actually were. Listen, I got a bug back and everything. Like I'm for real. Like I got the survival kits. I got the MREs. I got everything. I'm. Let's go.
Okay. Oya, thank you for the dono. Y'all drop some coconuts for Oya. She said, like I've been telling y'all since day one, have your go bag ready. Oya, I'm gonna get with you. We can all create a list inside the link, and we can put it out and just kind of make sure everybody has it. All your identification, social security number, birth certificate, 30 or 90-day supply of medication that you take daily or monthly, cash, clothes, vets need their DD214, and military records, and a battery pack.
So the only thing that I would say off of that list should be the very first thing you get, should be at the top of the list, are the water straws, because you can go without eating, you can't go without drinking. So the water straws are the very first thing you should have in your backpack. The very first thing, because they can stop, food can skyrocket. You can go a day or two, you can ration, but water, that is non-negotiable.
What's a water straw?
You ain't never seen them?
Let me see. I'm about to
listen.
see.
You better. They got them on the TikTok shop, girl.
Oh shit! Let me add it to my TikTok. Do they filter?
Yep, they filter the water. You can drink directly from any pond, water, anything dirty, no matter how dirty. They filter up to, depending on the straws, hundreds of some up to, I think, like 600 gallons. Some are 300. Just depends on the straw.
But it's a downside to that. If you're gonna use them in the clearest water possible, because it's forcing the.
And make sure you guys have your
filter.
passports too. Have your passports.
Mm-hmm.
You're forcing the stuff through it to filter it, which makes the filter work harder, which is gonna make the filter run out faster. So if you're gonna do it,
So if you guys are trying to get out right now, especially Black women with children. If you're a Black woman, you have children. Janae has a grassroots organization where she is helping women get their passports and get out of the country. 100 women she is helping. So you can also donate to that. If you are trying, if it gets real bad and you're trying to get out here like last minute and you're trying to and get you some friends that know where to know where it's at, okay? Because I know you can say you got 60 gallons of water. I'm like, they can't run with 60 gallons of water. It might get crazy in this bitch.
No, the straw is compact. You put it in your book bag, and it can filter up to 60 gallons depending on what you're doing.
You got
the straw is small. It's like literally like the size of like a jumbo marker. Like it's straw.
Oh, I'm looking at them. I'm about to put them on my TikTok shop. Book them in, Janae.
Listen,
I felt like I needed to come up, man. Y'all talking my language. You know?
tell them what you got going on, okay?
I'm over here stressed out about.
I ain't got no kids, so but
okay, so
I can escort them out.
Yeah, I'm Janae. I have the New Underground Railroad. I have New Roots, which is a social initiative to migrate 100 Black women and children that includes cis, trans, and intersex women, as well as Black children out of the country to safer, more supportive countries, right? So I have an agent for units all over my top 10. You can go on my page because I have more information on there. But if you want more detailed information, I can email it to you. But I have a top 10 countries, which every day I wake up and I check the climate across the country, because not only what happens here, I've been saying this, if democracy falls here, it will fall everywhere, right? For the most part. And then we can get into WAR and what's going on, what could possibly go on. So every day I'm waking up and I'm watching what's going on in other countries and so on and so forth, right?
What about the disabled too? Somebody said.
Okay, so that's a little bit trickier, right? Because a lot of countries have issues with disabilities, like visa accessibilities, because people who have ongoing care or chronic illnesses, they don't tend to accept those visa applications. So I will be working for disabled people specifically, probably a little bit later once I'm somewhere and I can be more safe and secure and give that more attention and care than I can right now. Right. But you guys are not a forgotten community whatsoever. But as far as Black women and children, so if you live in California, Illinois, or Georgia, if that man signed a birth certificate and is giving you hell, you don't need him because you legally and physically have sole custody. That's a 5525 form. I looked at every single form on the passport website and I know how to fill them out. So even if you have a man who lives in another state and y'all have a custody agreement, he can sign a certain form. You can get that passport without that man physically being in the office, because for the most part, you have to be there with the person who is signed on the birth certificate. So there are a lot of things I'm working with. My priority, no shade, I'm a Black single mother. My priority is Black single mothers and trans women. You know, that's just where I'm going, okay? So my priority, Black single mothers, and then trans women, intersex, you know, like cis, whatever, you know what I mean? And it's 100 women, but it's 25 families of 4. I'm a family of 3. Everybody's not going to be a family of 4. So ultimately, it's just 100 women and children. And that's just where I'm starting, right, with the fundraising I'm doing. This is not the only 100 I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure I'll probably be doing this till I end. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Like that's your calling.
Yeah, that's my calling. I figured it out, and that's why it's stressing me out real bad. But as far as like the water straws, like I got the agent. I can change my like camera off or show you the pictures, but I have units in Mexico, Thailand, Vietnam, Shanghai. I have units everywhere ready to go with an agent. I have an international lawyer because sometimes we live in places that don't have a consulate and we can't go there to get our visas. But there is a person that I am working with for that. So all I need is the money. And I'm not saying y'all got to give me the money. But pass the word around. That's what the Underground
Pass the
Railroad.
peas like we used to do.
Pass the collection plate to the person next to you. You put your prayer in there and they give it to the person who don't have a prayer, but they got money. Amen. Okay.
Hallelujah.
So I have all the connections. All I need are the people to help and save. That is what I'm here for. I am the middleman, the beginning man. I'm Alpha and Omega for this. Right?
That's the Alpha and Omega, bitch. Welcome
Alpha
home.
and Omega. Okay. You can't, if you think you're going to do it, I have all the connections and I'm just trying to make sure that my community is super safe. And prior to, I don't have the goal. The goal is irrelevant because that's going to overwhelm people. But I had a fundraiser August 19th and I raised about $2,800, whatever the case.
That was good. That's good.
Yeah. And I bought 7 passports.
Come on now.
Because I just feel like at this point, people need the book. Because at best, and let me just say this before you speak, and I don't mean to cut you off, but for people, and I know this might be a controversial statement, but don't forget about the places that are not physically in the United States of America, like right here, this land. Don't forget about the places you can go without a passport in times that are this bad if you don't have the passport. If you get what I'm saying.
Where can you go without a passport? You talking like Alaska?
Yeah, I'm talking about Alaska, Hawaii. I'm talking about Puerto Rico, and not like just temporarily to get off this ground.
I think the Virgin Islands is one too.
Yes, it is. Guam, just because this land is going to be a battlefield at some point, and it is not our fight.
Can I also just advise, like, real quick, for people who are like not financially able to like pay for passport fees up front or get the supplies that they need, please look into split payment options. Affirm, Sizzle, Klarna, Zip, all of these things.
Afterpay.
A lot of them Afterpay. A lot of them, if you build up a certain credit, they will give you a virtual card that you can use for anything. And I do mean anything. I mean, you can pay car payments with it. You can pay bills with it, depending on, as long as it's not another credit card. You can pay your fees for your passports with it, as long as you add it to your Apple Pay and do tap to pay. You can do so much with these apps and these split payments that won't overwhelm you while you're preparing for these type of things and or doing this. I know, for example, Sezzle, I've been using it for maybe like 3 or 4 months. I'm up to $800 credit. Affirm, I have been using for years, so my credit is like a couple grand. So like, if it's something you really want to do, start building that credit and that history and that usage now, so that way you can get the things. Do small things like just the backpack and the straws. You pay it off little by little if you don't have it. I do know that a lot of them have to be $50 or more for them to do split payments. Some of them are up to, you have to do at least $100. It just depends. But definitely those are options for you to get the supplies and even possibly pay your passport fees.
Also, don't pay them back. You'll be in another country. Fuck that. Y'all be worried about listen, everybody be worried about their credit and all that type of shit. Oh, you gotta skill-based taxes. Y'all gotta let that shit go. Let it go. Get out of here, get safe, worry about the rest of that shit later. They are not coming to wherever I'm finna send you because you did not file your taxes. I'm gonna just let you know. I need y'all to just let that go. They don't care about you, don't care about them. Amen.
Amen.
Right. Okay.
Y'all not thinking like I'm thinking. I'm thinking like The Walking Dead. I've been looking for a boat for like the last 3 or 4 months.
I'm not. Let me tell you
Yeah,
something. I'm not gonna be doing no Walking Dead apocalypse type shit. Just gonna get me before they bite me, bitch.
Boats are good, but if they deem you a threat, I mean, they drop in on Venezuela.
Yeah.
Like, did we just see what happened?
Like
now that shit is scary. But I've been looking for a boat for a minute before this. Goddamn. Hey, dating.
I mean,
listen, they dropping
You
without
need a
caring about
submarine.
any legal repercussions. They drop them on civilians. Let's be serious. That wasn't if you know your stuff, that wasn't a boat for the candy. It wasn't made for that.
Yeah, look how little it was.
Mm-hmm. There was how many people you know that are doing candy moves that have 11 people?
That's a lot of splits on a little ass boat. That don't even make math.
Math ain't mathing.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
math, the math ain't mathing. I don't think that makes sense.
There was something. They're looking for reasons to invade Venezuela for their resources.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for excuses. They're looking for ways. Venezuela. That's why they wanted to put people into Mexico, and the president said no, because the U.S. is scrambling right now because there's nothing really that they don't have deals going through anymore. They're losing billions by the day. You have agriculture that's going under. You have
dummy
unaliving by the farmers right now. There's been a lot of reports of farmers unaliving themselves.
And you know who's gonna go get those farms afterwards? Acre Trade.
Exactly.
Acre Trade. And if you guys don't know what Acre Trade is, it's a company that buys foreclosed farms. And guess who owns a big portion
allegedly,
of it?
Allegedly.
No, that is what the company does. If you look on their website, that is.
I'm saying
no. Oh no, Vance. No, it's been
allegedly though. We still have
allegedly.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm
allegedly.
like I've researched it, and he was one of the but allegedly he was one of the first to put money into it. Mm-hmm. Which is wild.
They've been buying up. They've been buying up land, and they've been buying up land, and they have been chemically changing our food for years because they want to be. What better way to control a population than through food?
Yep.
So,
and if they get them, they gonna control what's going into all of the stores.
That's why certain states have laws where you can't buy seeds from other states. That's why you have seedless fruits now more than ever. I ain't touching a seedless watermelon, and my grapes need to have seeds in them because I ain't never seen a grape without them. So listen,
come on,
but
now.
Now it's harder. But now they're harder to find. Go
into
your local grocery stores. Go into 4 or 5 different grocery stores. I bet you, if you're lucky, you'll find one store that has seeded grapes. If you're lucky.
There's a comment that said we need to invest in black farmers. There's a complete website, you should Google it, that has the black farmers that are in every state, and most of them are doing farm to table. Have a subscription package that you can get your meat. It'll be overnight. It'll be wrapped up. It'll be ice packs in there. So it's not like you're gonna get like you wondering how your meat's gonna get to you. Go ahead and do that. I've also started a community garden in the back in my backyard. So the people in my neighborhood cool.
There's an app too called Farmland. Taylor, ain't it called Farmland? It'll be launching in I think November. But it's also too about connect you to your local farmer, so you can go straight to them to be able, and you'll be able to see who it is, where it is, how they grow it, and all that other type of shit too. So I went to
no shade, don't buy it.
You said what?
If they're not a black farmer, skip that name. Make sure you see the picture. Make sure it's a black man. You know what I mean? Because this is the only thing we have is economic power and community, right? The community is the only thing we really have right now. And so it's really important. And I understand proximity and food deserts and so on and so forth. So we don't need totality for boycotts and things to work like that, right? Because you got to remember there are people who live in rural towns, and Walmart has come into that town or that city and made it to where small grocery stores and other things have closed, and the only thing they have proximity to is a Walmart or so on and so forth. So when y'all see posts about somebody saying, oh, I was in a Walmart, please pump your brakes, because you don't know where they stay or what's going on and where they stay. Unless you're going to be a person, when y'all start saying, oh, well, y'all should carpool with your neighbor, you don't know how poor everybody is in that neighborhood. Maybe nobody in the neighborhood got a car. Maybe everybody got conflicting schedules. If you're not going to be the person that goes and drive to that town and drive people to Costco, please watch your mouth on posts. Please be mindful of what other people have going on with food deserts and proximity to stores and where they can only shop.
Cause my mom only got like one store where she live. I don't want to say because they all in your shit.
Mm-hmm.
These scammers be calling on some whole other shit. Ain't you such and such, bitch? That ain't me. That ain't me, huh?
Yeah, I just waste this time like they waste mine.
Walmart has monopolized a lot of rural areas. I agree, and it's crazy because I live in a rural area, and that's that and one other store that's close by, and then like 10, 15 minutes away, everybody usually go to that one. They building another one. I'm like, I thought we wasn't shopping there. So how are y'all getting the money to build another one?
Not just that, but so like I live in a rural state, and a lot of like communities that are economically not as able to do and build in their areas. I notice a lot of people will go to Dollar General and Family Dollar to buy, and it's not because that's where they want to go. It's because it's the only place they can get to. It's the local area, so they're making it accessible for you to get to these stores that don't have any nutritional value to you. They're making it so that you can. They did close down the mom and pop shops and the stores that were there for decades because it didn't benefit them for you to get anything healthy. It doesn't help them for you to get anything healthy. It benefits them and it benefits their pockets for you to be chronically ill, for you to go to doctors, for you to have medical debt, for you to have to buy medicine, for you to depend on the government for things. It benefits them. They incentivize it.
Mm-hmm. Which is why, just like the liquor stores in the hood, they don't want no groceries. I got some bread at the convenience store, so you can sop up their liquor, so you can drink some more.
Yep.
Period. And they got me. They get me every time.
and the advanced pay places right next to the liquor store.
Yeah,
that's not coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
That's designed. That's by design.
Mm-hmm. All of the like IVF places, they only in there in your white tea neighborhoods, right? They want y'all to have babies, but the Planned Parenthoods, you try to put them in the hood. But bitch, guess what? The white tea lady still gonna drive all the way down to the Planned Parenthood and still do what she need to do. Y'all ain't doing nothing.
And some of them people can pay all that money, and her womb still ain't gonna produce a child.
Ain't that crazy? God said what he said. They got me. I'm hollering. Oh my God. And who was that?
So I'm like, let me get some donuts and then I will go get this bottle. We're gonna be all right.
Boomberg, you like talking about seeds and female trees and stuff, right? That's right at Boomberg Alley. He's a food activist.
Hey,
Chris.
I was gonna say
that's up my alley too. Shit.
You a food activist?
I mean, I just understand it because, like, I tell people their allergies have increased because I think it's between 30 and 50. I want to say it's 30 years ago that they uprooted all female trees, which are the trees that bear fruit. That's
hey, I'm a dog.
We were able to see persimmons on the ground. We saw walnuts, pecans, apple trees, orange trees, like whatever the case is, right? God forbid somebody could be hungry and be able to pick a persimmon, pick an orange, pick an apple. It's the same reason you can't.
Because we don't see none of that shit no more.
Yeah, and that's why your allergies are inflicted because it have an influx on it because you do have new dander, like allergies you're not used to because they planted male trees, right? So when we talk about relocating, because it's kind of connected, I want people to de-Americanize their mind because if you're so Americanized and you think about certain quote unquote luxuries, right? Just think about people in I'm gonna use Jamaica, which is not like I'm not saying this is poverty stricken whatsoever, but just in comparison about what people think people live like in Jamaica versus here, right? Those people are able to pick a mango, climb a tree, and get a fucking coconut, right? So they're never gonna be starved or anything of the sort. They're able to get fish out of the water. We're incapable of doing any of those things because it is illegal. Again, you cannot have an irrigation like water system to collect rainwater to purify for yourself or any of the sort.
We need to get with that one black guy that's turning air into water.
Or we need to get with that guy who's making plastic into gasolina, yeah, and so on and so forth. But instead of taking let me. Oh, y'all gonna get me ranting. So the way white people have stopped progression and innovation, right? When people see China, Japan, Asian cultures, and they say, "Oh, they living in 2060," no, they are not. They're living really where we should be. What we saw in Futurama, we really should be seeing. But instead of white people allowing black people, the fact that they can't even decode hieroglyphics in a fucking pyramid still to this day, and so on and so forth, right? They'd rather just say that shit was aliens than to say that a black person was more intelligent to them, right? And even down to inventions, most of this shit was from black people. And the only black inventions that came from black people that a white person who might have been a quote unquote good master, right, was a person who put a patent in their name and gave a lot of or some money to the black person, the slave, right? So many inventions came from black people. So much innovation. We've seen 10-year-olds who are graduating from Harvard and so on and so forth, who have whatever they're gonna do with the brain and shit, and then we disappear, whatever the fuck is the case, right? And instead of putting money behind the fact that black person has created an innovation, right? And then being like, well, this is from America, right? They just don't want it to be in existence because it's not from them. We have halted innovation in America because white people were not the creators. That's a fact. Yeah, okay. And what they are creators of, they won't take acceptance of.
Like racism.
I
hate.
I agree. There's a
God damn. Ooh, let me get some water. Go ahead. And then I think Saji wants to say something too.
There's a Mexican little girl actually currently in Mexico who has an higher
Ya
IQ.
me robó lo que yo iba a decir. Ay, Dios mío.
¿Qué pasó?
No es mi culpa. I'm sorry. I keep up just like Saj. There's a little Mexican girl in Mexico currently that actually has a higher IQ than even Albert Einstein had. And she is she's doing amazing things.
They'll probably want her to come over here and work at their science fucking shit, bitch. No.
And she's a little girl. I think Saj, correct me if I'm wrong, she's literally like maybe elementary, middle school age. She's not even like high school. She just
turned, yeah, I believe she just turned 11 and she already got her doctorates and she's working on another master's in structural engineering and then something mathematics. But she's working her way up to go to NASA. So by the age she was 6, she finished like elementary school. Like they had her do that, right? But by the age of 8, she had finished middle school and high school. Like she did pretty much how many years? Like desde
that's like 9, 12, so it's like
7 years of school in 1 year.
Yeah. Wow. So I think she's like the 3rd or 4th kid out of Mexico with this type of intelligence. You don't see them like posted as much. When they are posted, a lot of people are like, protect them, make sure that, because we know what they do, right? We know what they do when they see that somebody of a different, culture or background is not them, which is wild to me. But also the fact that
because why they never they kid? Oh,
and also the fact that a lot of the things that were good for us came from female attributes, like the female trees. Back in the day, the reason that vaccines worked, kind of like why we don't see chicken pox, why we don't see measles and things like that, is because way back in the day, those vaccines were created with black and brown DNA from women.
Tenemos que decir pokies or something like.
Oh, sorry.
Or I don't even know what's the word. Jess, I know we can't say like the injection. Maybe inject. Can you say injection?
La
inyección.
Say poke.
Poke. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So back in the day,
and send the universe to protect the life. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the pokes were created with brown women's DNA. And now they are created with white females' DNA, which is why you have so many sicknesses and diseases coming about from these things. Because before 4086 BC, white people didn't exist. The original ancestral blood is O blood, O positive, O negative. AB blood has strands of monkey and dog DNA in them. Hence the joke, when they get wet, they smell like wet dogs. It's because it runs in their DNA.
Neanderthal.
Yep. They were non-existent.
I didn't. Well, I knew they would. They ain't been here that as long, but I didn't know that about the. I didn't know that part about the blood types.
Yep.
What?
That's why it is imperative, and I tell my kids all the time, do not, even if you don't have O positive or O negative, if you are a black or brown person, woman, man, child, do not put that you want to be a donor. Put that in a living will. Make sure that your family knows that that's your wishes, if that's what you choose
Burn
to
that
do.
shit up.
But do not put that on any document that they have access to, because they absolutely have no problem unaliving us to give our body parts to other people.
Yeah, baby. That's why I my driver's license, all that. You want to don't know? Nope. Nope. Give it my shit, bitch. I was born with it. I die with it. Fuck that.
Listen, there's a lady. Where's she from? Okay. A Spanish lady was in a coma. They said she was brain dead. She was not actually brain dead, and they tried to take her organs, although doctors were saying that she was not brain unalived. And when there was a team that was supposed to harvest, and they're the ones that said no, and she is literally alive and well today, but she remembers being conscious but not being able to move.
No, que es que voy a decir algo bien rápido. No te. Nah, just kidding, girl.
They probably make her. They probably you're not sterilized, but you know how they give you those different medicines that can make you
neutralize your ability. Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, she brain dead though. You ain't getting my shit.
Yep.
Well, so now that she stole everything I was gonna say.
Oh no!
So
look, hold on. Tanya in the comment. I'm sorry, Sash. Tanya in the comments about some what's the blood types again? She's the police.
Oh,
I've never seen an officer. You must work for the administration, girl, because you're not even undercover. What?
She's trying to see if she got dog in her blood. Okay, like mama, you was creeping.
DNA. The ancestral DNA is O.
Is that the little girl?
Yes, her name is
she's
Adala
so pretty.
Maite Perez Sanchez. Adala Maite Perez Sanchez. She is 11, and like I said, she wants to be the youngest astronaut in the world.
Girl, don't do it for America, girl. Do it. Put Mexico on the map, bitch.
For real.
Put Mexico on. You got to be smarter than that. Put Mexico on the map.
They already have the youngest astronaut right now. Is also a Latina, but she wants to beat her even more. She wants to be even younger. But she actually, it's actually like a cute story. She was bullied a lot in school because she's autistic, and they thought like she has a little similar story than mine.
Come on, period. Let me find out you're real smart. Let me find out your IQ high as fuck.
Besides the astronaut.
Come on now, take me to the moon.
Hold on. Let me see. But no, like in school, like everybody, when I first like joined school, like everybody thought that she said that everybody thought she was cheating on her test. Happened to me too. They were gonna put me in second grade at 4 years old, but my mom was like, "Fuck no!" So she put me in first grade. But that's like not really that big of a deal. You know what I mean?
And so
I graduated high school at 16, but not like could have been younger.
They said she was put.
That was a
good night,
what was that?
Good night, Naquan. Scared the shit out of me.
I'm a grandpa. I'm tired. I need to go.
Hey, Adele. Hey, Marks.
That was her segue to promote Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, because that's how Saj said she learned English.
Through Nicki Minaj? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what she told me.
I did.
So
What song was you
Fly
in there
with the
rapping?
stars in the sky. We're trying to
Just to
survive.
survive.
I believe
That life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorite songs. That was one of my favorite. I'm not a Nicki fan now. She off a rocker. But I was a Nicki. I did enjoy some Nicki. I think my thing was with the Pink Print came out. Is it the Pink Print?
Yeah.
Or Pink Friday. It started to change, and I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. And then you hear about the stuff about her trying to keep other rappers, and then I've been on set on the videos where they was like, I don't want any of these people on my scene, and da da da. You know, it gets real weird. And then the whole shit with what she said about the song. Did she say about Megan's mom? I don't like that. I don't fuck with it.
Y'all should have.
There's a lot of people I don't fuck with anymore from the singers. Like I used to love Doja Cat. And then she started coming out with some like crazy
she started tripping too.
songs and
wild shit.
Yeah, she started tripping too. I'm like, bitch.
That's that.
She was in that chat room talking about beats.
Talking about who?
That's
beats, like butts.
Oh. No. See, that's what happened when you be hanging out around them folks. These.
I think I'm a chronically online, but also I was a like a naked ballerina. So, I was privy to a lot of other things. So I'm by the time y'all started disliking people, I'm like, oh, I could have told y'all they was weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Nicki's no more. This is what I will say. I think she's definitely more weird to everybody, including me, right? But social media has done one or two things. There's no in between. Because this goes for Wale, Joe Budden, so on and so forth, right?
Now we went from changing the world to battle rap. I'm fucking out.
It's literally social media.
This is gonna be your best YouTube video, Jess. We're gonna blow up. They're gonna be like, "Who is this rapping dude?"
boy, you tapped that hole like it was. Baby, you tapped that hole out. Talking to us in the chat for LM just cleared that bitch out.
I didn't even get enough time to recharge. I was gonna send a.
I'll set it again for you. Gotta be quicker than that.
The best thing and worst thing that could have happened. The best thing and worst thing that could have happened to celebrities is social media. Usher, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, so on and so forth are superstars because we have no accessibility to their thought process, right? We don't know where they stand. So who they are to us as superstars remains and stands, right? Outside of like record labels.
Mm-hmm.
But like social media made us go to the bathroom. So people either we learned their personality and we feel more. Yes, I heard you. Either people we fall more in love with them because of their personality, or we start to dislike them. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the Nicki thing, right? Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Nicki is a Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm a big Sagittarius and Aries hater. So, nothing about them. Everything about them, they make me feel like a witch, right? Like I want to hiss at them when I see them. When anything I know about them makes me want to be like, yeah, fuck you. Go burn it to the ground, tie them to a stick, and set it ablaze. That's how I feel about them. But I think everybody else is feeling that about them now. But I'm like, yeah, I'm never too shocked.
Lies, because Miss Martine, I think you a Sagittarius, right?
Yeah, and so
my mom's a Sag.
I love her down.
Yeah, love her down. You love her.
Thank you, Size. Let me get in here this time.
You're a Gemini.
Let me get in there.
I am a Gemini.
I'm a Taurus.
You very stubborn.
Everybody, huh?
Very stubborn. Very stubborn.
Am I stubborn or am I right? And I'm not going for that.
Bullheaded and stubborn. I mean, you can be right, right?
I'm right.
Let me tell you this: you can be right, but we're all still human, which means we're not right 100% of the time, right? So, what about the times when you're wrong? What do? So all my closest friends are 4'11" and they're all Taurus. My best friend from the fourth grade.
That was a really long silent moment.
I know, right? No. My 4'11" friend from fourth grade to this day, Taurus.
I didn't know it. So here's the thing.
Taurus. All of them Tauruses.
What are you trying to tell us, Jess?
Hold on, Sarge. I got to get this out because they tried to play in my face. So here's the thing.
No, I'm asking, what do you do?
I'm finna answer. I'm finna answer. When Terrence Howard said, okay, and Get Rich or Die Trying, I could have been wrong, but I could have been right. So even if I was wrong, I could have been right, which means what? I wasn't wrong. Amen. That's what I'm saying.
That you know what? That sounded like some very Tony Montana type stuff. That
sounds like some pimp shit. Not you just trying to gaslight me like a pimp, bitch.
Yes, listen.
You know them naked ballerina, the tips you picked up from the naked ballerina store, bitch.
When I'm right, I'm right. Okay, and when I'm wrong, I could have been right. So that
But she was wrong.
But she was wrong.
But she was wrong.
But she talking about Sagittarius are toxic.
That's
crazy.
I wasn't wrong.
Real meanish. What's real meanish's zodiac sign though? I want to know.
What is it?
Hell, the laugh.
She a Sagittarius.
I am not. I'm an Aries.
I know one of them. My sister Aries. My sister Aries.
Sister's a Gemini.
Do you not like these?
We started the zodiacs. You're welcome.
Thank you. Do you feel like, Janae, maybe you don't like Aries or Sagittarius because they be keeping it just as real as you do?
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Because my sister do it too.
I hate being honest, but I'll be honest right now because sometimes I like to lie. You get what I'm saying? Just for the fuck of it. I do it for the love of the game. But I'm gonna tell you why I don't. Because when I tell y'all the valid reason of why I don't like you sign, y'all are gonna gag, right? So I'm gonna start with Sagittarius.
Which one, your baby daddy?
A Pisces.
I knew it. I knew it.
No.
I heard you talking about Pisces, and you said the Pisces men did. I said, oh, that must be your baby daddy.
No, yeah, but that's because that fish would jump out a bucket of water and be on a concrete flapping for dear life. That's another conversation. We can get to that. But for Sagittarius, the best example I can give is Ted Bundy, right? Charismatic, attractive, right? Fun. Like, I love to be around them, but they play a lot of fucking jigsaw on a tricycle as games. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I don't really fuck with that because I'm not a game player. See, as a Gemini, y'all connect because both of y'all are fucking game players. I don't like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can be in love with a Sagittarius or cool with a Sagittarius. I don't know where their loyalty lies, which gets weird for me. But I don't think they're I've never met a Sagittarius that was unattractive or not fun to be around, right? So I just don't like where they will send me, and that's
it's only one Sagittarius I do not fuck with, and that bitch is crazy.
Yeah, and so they send me to hell, so I don't like that. Now, as far as an Aries, stay with me. Aries is a
I just want to say,
go ahead and put
Aries,
your fucking phone on the mute.
Aggressive.
No,
I'm just saying.
I like the Aries. My sister Aries. Now she probably get on my nerves, but she be keeping it real.
I know you.
Facts, Miss Martine, because my mama don't play by me. My mama don't play by me.
It started off very aggressive.
Listen, I don't even know. I see it say real something, and I know that's cap. But I'm gonna
I am
go with this.
coloring.
So as far as the Aries, I feel like they're rams, right? And they have different kind of horns that wrap under, right? And I think every time I go to the club and somebody's like, I'll slap everybody in here, I know they're Aries before it even happens, right? I think it's a overt aggression, right? And that's not what a Taurus is, right? A Taurus is a bull. That means Tauruses are color.
Bullhead is stubborn.
No. A Taurus is a bull. No. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I need you to be quiet. Taurus is a bull.
When are your kids' birthdays?
They're Aquariuses, so I fuck with them. I love Aquariuses. But as far as a Taurus, like Aries. Going back to Aries, they are like I feel like it's overtly aggressive, and I don't know. As a bull, it seems like a cap thing, like a fake thing, right? Because as a bull, we're colorblind. The matador could have been waving a blue flag; it wouldn't have mattered. We don't see the fucking color. They have to open the gate, dance on us, to jump on our back, and all type of shit for us to actually come and attack them, which is a Taurus thing. A lot of things happen to Tauruses, and we be like, damn, am I tweaking? Am I tripping? We have to check with 19,000 people because we just can't believe somebody would have tried to pull that shit on us. And so to watch an Aries who seemingly doesn't play that shit, they play a lot of shit. They will not fucking. There's not a fucking Aries I don't know who has gotten into a real physical fight that I've seen. And just this is just as an ass beater, right? So maybe I'm coming from it from the ass beater
Nah, because me
side.
and my sister, we didn't play no games.
I'm about to say,
Oh, brother, here goes the real.
I
playing.
can't I can't speak for other people, but I can tell you that in my family, we literally would fight each other, like the biggest against the smallest, because that was our survival. Like we grew up in a very
Get in
like
the field.
we
We all fight our siblings. What's up?
no, what I'm
Get in the
saying
field,
is
though.
we did. Me, my brother, and my sister, like we had no patience for fuckery because we were literally the kids that they're on survival. We were the survival fucking kids. So,
Yeah, sound like a lot of fuckery. So what I'm saying is, no.
Hold on, I don't really off topic, real on top, not on topic, but this guy just left a comment on our YouTube that says, this was from Why Does the Right Hate the Left So Much? And he said, because you unalive people who have different opinions. Do you get it was your own damn people? You are beneath the right. Not only did you say you're beneath me.
My God.
Hey, let's go. Thank you, Black. How you doing, love? Not only did you say I'm beneath you, and then say I'm gonna unalive you because I have the left unalives because it, like, literally statistically, we brought this up the other day. 76%. 76%.
They took that down off the website.
Yeah, they took it off.
Hold on. Let me screenshot this because I have it up. And if let me know if I
screenshot it right now because it's gone.
Hold on, let me see.
It's gone off the website.
On the
gone off the government website.
On the DOJ website, they removed it. They removed the
Of course they did.
Yeah, they removed the stats that came out that said that a majority of are from the right side. They removed it from the DOJ website.
Wow. Well, let me take a screenshot.
Jess, I love that when you open for Why Does the Right Hate the Left, they addressed FBA. And then when you addressed FBA, they addressed why does
I know, right?
You can do like 3 topics there, like you did,
Like I just want to take you off of your game. What? Bruh, the call is coming from inside the house. Changing the website and what's that called? Deleting everything doesn't mean it's not happening.
It definitely doesn't, because other countries, like, if y'all want to get real news, follow BBC, not Big Black Cock or nothing shit like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I always thought.
I promise you, nobody was thinking that.
Okay, I got that a lot of times. So BBC, Australian, like anybody outside of here reports our news like pretty like unbiased. Like outside of trying to find the people who have been unbiased. But BBC. What y'all talking about? My God! So nobody thought BBC.
My God, today
BBC meant.
You said get your news from BBC. Ain't nothing the BBC can.
I just want to point out that was the Taurus in you.
I don't like cocks, but anyway, I see what you're saying. And I mean the governor of Utah. When I say Cox, I meant Governor Cox.
Yo, that motherfucker said I prayed for 33 hours.
I prayed for 36 hours. Mind you, it's always y'all.
What make you think that God was gonna answer that? He's just gonna make God gonna say, "Hold on, I got you." the fuck? What kind of Christians are you niggas?
Yeah, shit.
God was like, wait, you want it to be one of me?
Yeah. Or me?
No.
A brown immigrant?
I was hoping it was an immigrant and what?
Yeah, and God and Jesus was a brown immigrant.
Well, they don't know that. They don't know that.
That's why I wanna. God, can you beam it down to everybody's laptop, cell phone, TV? When they get there and they see it's you, Jesus, I want to see they face Jesus. I want to see them plead Jesus. Or I feel like they so racist, they'll get there and be like, nigga, now. And then they're like, send me to hell. I don't want to be here. Like, that's how racist they can be. Because
Listen, it was so funny when he said that because I was like, not y'all literally talking about this quote unquote man of God while praying to his God about it being somebody that isn't white tea. That's fucking crazy.
It's crazy. Nasty
And then
work.
God, you know the way that God answered, and I love God for it. He was like, "Let me make him you, but a little extra you,
Yeah.
even further, even more white, and even more far right." And,
Yeah.
you know,
The
and
furthest.
You on steroids.
Listen.
And
The way-
the craziest part is they always talk shit about, oh, you know, the community and then the one parent household. Bitch, this dude had a 2-parent household, both Republican,
The dad used to be a
white as
sheriff. He's
hell.
now a pastor.
Pistol holding.
So now you know what needs to be studied? We want to study what is it about white fathers being in the household that grooms public mass unalivers.
Well, we know that is.
It's definitely giving some Kyle Mendez vibes, and they got tired of that. And I'm just saying.
Did you see? Hold on. Did you see even with the Uvalde thing, how like they were like, please unalive him, please unalive him. It's crazy. Like I some of these
Hold on,
people
what
been
happened with the
knowing.
Uvalde thing?
Like the family of the Pewers said, like, please unalive him. When they got to the cops, they were like, don't let him live because he had hurt like his grandmother. But like even a lot of like these children, like
Turn
the
these
parents
kids in,
know.
bitch.
They don't. And it's like they get lost in the system too. I told you guys, go look this up. They reported that 65,000 phone calls were lost that were made to the foster care system from migrant children being in sponsor homes in American houses. So they don't give a shit. You think they're answering these phone calls when kids are telling them their parents are abusing them or doing whatever? No, they wait until they have to go respond to a mass pew-pewing.
Whatchamacallit, it doesn't surprise me because what's his name? That Representative Jack Kimball that went on X and retweeted that the federal federal court had put in place that the children in ICE custody were not allowed to be abused and or raped. And his response was, we're going to appeal this to the Supreme Court.
Hold on, say that again. My bad, I was reading.
You're good. So a federal judge, had ordered that children in custody were not allowed to be abused and or raped. And he responded with, federal judge said that that kids could not be beaten or raped, and we will appeal this to the Supreme Court. He put the full thing in his.
Who said
Jack
we'll
Kimball.
appeal this?
Jack Kimball, he's a representative.
You wanna beat the kids. The fact that
he wants for people for the agents to be able to beat and rape the kids without having any repercussions. Yeah, if
y'all,
you Google
it's some
Jack
sick
Kimball,
fucking shit going on, y'all. I swear to God. First of all, the fact that I gotta tell you that.
Yep. Exactly. That's what I said. The fact that you have to be told that it's not okay.
That's not far-fetched for whites, though. You know how?
Oh, it's not.
When Tony Stavatsky had that sound that was like, black people.
Yeah, I gotta pee, y'all.
White people. I mean, like, yeah, okay, right. And so I said to Jess a couple of weeks ago, probably like a week or two ago, she had a prompt about like supremacy and like, what about supremacy? Like, basically, I can't remember the prompt, but it was saying it's supremacy building like mass pewers, right? And she was like, oh, like the parents don't know about the children. And I was like, why would white women know how to raise their children when black women have always been the women who raise their children? They don't have any connection to their children. So I'm gonna use this right now, what's happening. I'm gonna use a word, and I'm gonna, we can put our temporal hats on later, because I think there's a tinfoil hat moment. That's not really tinfoil hat, but I'm gonna use that as an example when we speak about Tyler, right? And he was a groiper. And y'all trying to tell me that groipers are people who speak in memes? I'm gonna be honest, it's quite fucking ridiculous and weird sounding. But people are saying like make sure you talk to your sons and like make sure you talk to your kids on the internet. Let's be very clear. Black people kids have been simultaneously raising themselves. I think brown people as well, because our parents have had to work several jobs or jobs that had very long, extensive hours before people were even working 12 hours, right? So we were cooking for ourselves at 9, 10 years old, making sure we didn't open the door for strangers very early on. I've been on the internet since it started as a 35-year-old millennial with AOL dial-up, right? And I'm a girl, right? But even if my brother was the same age as me, black sons are not mass pupils. They're not in the pits of hell on the internet becoming groipers under Nick Fuentes. Funny that somebody is a Supreme Six and his last name is Fuentes. Okay, anyway, we got a Fuentes that like the Proud Boy, like the main man is like Cubano. I wouldn't say. I could be wrong on that, but I think the founder and leader of the Proud Boys is a Cubano, which is not far fetched. Which is not far fetched too. But my point is,
found it, Jess?
There are people who are in the subsectors of the internet, and they're telling us as millennials who started. We were pre-internet, right? We were pre-internet, and we started when the internet dial up. Oh, we were here for the whole shit. And you trying to tell me somebody with the frog meme with a clown face on it are the dangerous niggas? Now, I'm not saying they're not dangerous. By no means am I not saying that. But I think it's fucking ridiculous. And so when we talk about, oh, your children and being on the internet, y'all should be better. I think white people skip a hard and long conversation about them being inherently violent to skip to like it's internet. It's social media is the cause of shit. No, it's your whiteness.
Hey, Amanda.
You're fucking barbaric. You're like, let's look. If we, hey, I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I was gonna get somewhere that was gonna make me seem like them. Because I would like to study their fucking brain because they're ridiculous.
Well, they've always tried to find something to blame, right? Because before the internet, it was video games. Before video games, it was the music. Before the music, it was TV. Like it's always been the projection of somebody else is to blame for your child being a savage. Like make that make sense.
Girl. Look at I want y'all to see Jack Kimball.
Oh, you seen it? You found it?
I did not exactly what y'all was talking about, but I was looking to see what he looked like.
Oh,
and
I got it screenshotted. I screenshot because I knew they was gonna try and take it down.
This nigga website say Jack Kimball's Detective Jesus, thou shalt not unalive. The city could hold on. What did it say? Crucify a good man, but you don't go down easy. Each year in the filth drives the spikes a little further. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. Not he said, hold on. Jesus is one of the most popular characters in the history of literature, appears in his first ever police procedure. Girl, what type of lies are these niggas living now?
He said character. He didn't even say, oh Lord, take the wheel.
Oh,
he
Jesus.
was a popular character, okay?
Oh my God, thank you, my love. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. This shit is crazy.
Hold on.
Crazy. Set in modern day Chicago, but inspired by classic cop shows like Manic Streets of San Francisco, Thou Shalt Not, whatever. Jack Kimball is the congressman from the California's 54th district. He has been called the top candidate for fun by the Christian Science Monitor, believing that the story of Jesus could best be explained to young people by introducing them to him as a television detective from the 1970s.
No fucking well. What the hell is this mess? What is this?
Yo, what is this?
Oh, see, look. I screenshotted it. This is what he put on X.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
A federal court has ruled that ICE can no longer beat and grape kids in custody. You can be sure that the administration will appeal this to the Supreme Court if necessary.
Mm-hmm. This is who holds the standard of humanity.
They
And
didn't say he was being sarcastic. This white, tell me how funny this white man was being. You talking about Jesus, or you talking about the?
I won't be up long. I won't be up long because I'm actually in the office. But I read all his stuff. He was being sarcastic. He actually says a lot of negative things against Trump. He was being
Jack
sarcastic,
Kimball?
meaning that you read his page. He talks about how Trump is he's like back and forth. I just went through a lot of his shit. So he was being sarcastic. That's why the comma's there. To say that I bet the administration is going to, appeal this to the Supreme Court. He's being sarcastic. But
What about the website? Is the website sarcastic?
I didn't go to his website. I went to his page, read all his quotes. And you see, he got a lot of shit about Trump, about how when dude died, now Trump want to do BBC, ABC bullshit, and all this things like that. It's kind of like he's back and forth, being like a jokester. I guess I don't know. I don't really find it funny to say, but
I agree.
It sounds like he's kind of being a joke, being a jokester. That's all.
I feel like in today's times, and the same thing when they be like, when people tell you, CK, you gotta read the context. Like, some things don't need context. What you said is what you said.
So let me be very clear about context. Context only matters when put in context, it changes the the perspective of what a person said to mean something different. Yeah, it means something different. When people say, "Oh, you need the context," what do you mean? He said, "If I saw a black pilot," and let me just be very clear. There's no way y'all think. I'm gonna be honest. There's no way y'all think that I would get on Indeed and apply to be a pilot, and they're like, "Well, we need 20 black pilots. We're gonna let this bitch that's unqualified fly a plane." There's no way nobody's fucking thinking that. There's no way y'all think that people who are unqualified, especially black people, who have to work 3 times harder to match a mediocre white man, right? So there's no way y'all think that we're unqualified. So stop talking about context, because words have meanings. And I figured out that y'all don't understand. And it has a lot to do with Webster, and that's because y'all are not college educated. And I'm not talking about the people in here, but I'm just saying y'all as like the statement that I would say.
No, but you know why they think that, though? You know why they believe that? Because they do that. They don't care about the qualification of their relative or their friend, as long as they keep the people from their mindset and political views and their awareness. How many unqualified YT people have you found in their position because of a connection?
All of them, every last one, starting from the very top.
So when you move that way, and that's how you do things, you automatically assume that that's how other people move, and that's how they do things. So that is, their mindset isn't far-fetched. It's just that that's what they're accustomed to doing within their own community. So they're thinking that somebody else would do the same.
Yeah,
it's going back to that.
That's why I say everything that they say, I just think it's projection. Y'all, are you dumb? You would, as soon as they say, you should just be like, you would hire somebody unqualified to fly a fucking plane?
Yes, they would, because they fucking have.
They have.
Crazy.
And so when Tony said, like, in the video where he's talking about, like, it was a game, and he's like, so it's a fictional game, and they're like, okay, yeah. And he's like, and you can jump off a building, land on hay, and not die. And they're like, okay. And he's like, and the game was built off of a real person. And his name was Yatsky, and he was a black person. And they say, black people, that's how I feel about white people, right? Because white people do this thing in their head where they move that way. Oh, it's merit-based, right? So you removed a 4-star general that was black for a 3-star general that is a whiterson. I see where we're going, right? So it's like, white people.
that part, absolutely.
Yeah, and I just don't. And so my burden to bear It's not. Going back to Farrakhan on his Oprah interview, like y'all can go back and look at this, right? So he's talking to people on Oprah. Well, he's not even talking to them. They're open to questions, and people are like, "Oh, I was never racist, but like you speak so much hate, like now, it makes me feel a kind of way." And we historically do not have a history of violence. If black people were a violent of people, as they would like to claim us to be, slavery would not have been 400 years, and we wouldn't be here today. Their biggest fear is that we will have done to them what they have done unto us, right? And that is not my burden to bear. That is not for me to debunk or like deconstruct for them, but that is a guilt that is within them generationally as much as generational trauma is for us, because it's like, oh, if they ever got power, we know what they do. No, that's because y'all are inherently violent.
Tap
That's who
screen,
you are.
y'all.
That's who you are as a people, right? And if you feel like anything I say, if you're a white person in the comment section, not to say that I'm saying anything because I don't really watch the comments when I talk or I'll be distracted. But if you're a white person and things that I say offend you, that means you're not as deconstructed as you like to think or say that you are. And that is, again, not my work to do for you to feel comfortable. Because every day of my life, I wake up and I open the app or I walk outside, whatever I do in life, I like realistically just open an app. And then I open the app and they say, black bitches. And I'm like, damn, I just woke up. What I do as a black bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? I cannot breathe as a black woman. I'm constantly under distress. A whiter sin unalived another whiter sin, right? And y'all sent death threats to HBCUs. Hello?
One of them.
Be very clear. When they say liberals and leftists, a whiterson cannot tell who a leftist is, who is white when they walk down the street.
That's why I said black and brown people don't need to be even going out there to protest. It should be all the whites. The ones that say the ones that said your allies, the real your blue bracelets, your accomplices, and people y'all are fighting for your fucking democracy too. So I think all y'all should go out there, and if you do see black and brown people out there, be a shield because they are not going to publicly like do any extreme harm to you because they won't know either way. They won't know either way. They think left and they think black person of color. That's it.
And we could change this. You know what could change this shit tomorrow or 3 days ago or 3 weeks ago is if, so I think the confusion is that whiter sins have only ever fought to keep people from having rights, right? So the confusion is they don't understand fighting for a right because they've never had to do that. Amen. Right? So I think they're like, everybody thinks they're Katniss Everdeen. Go throw a fucking brick, right? And so my whole thing is when everybody's in Aaron Parnas and y'all can keep that shit to yourself, or Midas Touch, whomever's comment section, and y'all like, when is somebody gonna do something? You're white. You are white. You do so. If white people were as violent, I want y'all to channel the energy of Obama in a tan suit with this shit right now. Imagine a 34 count felon was the president and he was black. Imagine Elon Musketeer was a black man, and so on and so forth. I want y'all to use the energy that you use towards black and brown people, trans, disabled, elderly. Use the energy you have to say we shouldn't have a fuck ass thing, which is why you voted the way you did, because you did not vote against your interests. You voted in your interest, which was supremacy.
That's why I kept saying, like, we can't keep thinking they voted against their interests. Y'all voted against your interests, bitch.
They voted for
that.
it.
This is my interest. I'm telling you. That's why they said, no, I didn't. You can't tell me, but even though I won't tell you what my interest is, I'm not going to do it. Okay, you guys, let's pull together. Your girl's getting hungry, need a headache. I've been up since 7 this morning. What up, FaZe? How you doing? We're gonna close this one out, and y'all know I put like one big gift at the end. I'm gonna see what's cute out there to see if we can get it. But again, it's always no pressure. That's our shooting for the stars. How you doing, FaZe? How was your birthday?
Close your green app goal?
I did. Thank you guys so much. Y'all did y'all big one today. Y'all did y'all big one. Y'all helping me save my sanity, okay? I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. I love you. Thank you. Get you some. Thank you, LM. Get you some friends that prop you, okay? Thank you, everybody in here. Y'all have been propping me since the live started. Y'all tap screen, share the live, show some love, donate, send gifts, keep commenting and keep engaging. So thank y'all so much. It was great. Other than my rated, it's okay. It's okay. I'm a Cowboy fan, so.
Hey,
Did you see? Did you see?
How do we beat somebody? I don't watch them because I don't want to get my feelings hurt, but I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yes, we beat Giants, and it was a bomb game, bro. That shit was tit for tat all the way back. But yes, Brandon the leg Aubrey came through because ain't a better kicker in the league.
Come on now.
Dallas.
Come on now. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
From the losing team.
what you about to say about the Cowboys, Dave?
I didn't have nothing to say. I was just trying to figure out what was going on.
Oh, we won. We love, love them boys right there.
Yes. Oh no, what I was gonna say was, were they a team that took a vow of silence for CK? Because only 5 did not.
Yes,
Unfortunately, they did,
yes,
but they started off.
Oh, okay. Look, they said yes.
They dropped their knee. They dropped their knees.
Came out, everything.
No, they didn't drop a
everybody out
knee.
there.
They put it on the big screen. They did have a moment of silence.
Who didn't do it?
Jerry.
I would have screamed my
Cincinnati
ass out.
didn't do it.
I
think Cincinnati,
the
Detroit,
the Bengals.
Cincinnati. It was 3 teams that didn't do it.
It
I
was
actually put it
5.
on my page.
It was 5.
I'm about to be a new fan.
They must have upped it to 5 because I think they said 3 at first.
Hold on, let me go check. Hold on.
So, Jen said she glad her Lions didn't do it. How about them Yankees? What the Yankees do?
It's 2 teams that got female coaches. The 2 teams that had the female white coaches, and then the Bengals.
You know, back when he was young, he was a part. Jerry Jones. They got a picture of him as a kid when Ruby Bridges was going to school. They got a picture of him somewhere in one of them activist things on the side where the people was at.
He was over there spitting at people.
I think it was when Ruby Bridges was going to school.
Wow. That's why they want to delete shit, because they know they're still in some of those pictures.
It was
Hey,
Bengals,
Red.
Lions. It was Bengals, Lions, Vikings, and Ravens. It was 4.
Bengals, Lions, Vikings, and Ravens. I guess I
I
gotta figure out. I want to be a lion now. Right?
Nothing, but should nobody be a fan of nothing but the 4?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Did
okay.
anybody scream during the moment?
We got one.
Honestly, you know what? This is why I say, my God is my God, because my screen,
because it ain't theirs.
My screen was freezing when they did the moment of silence because I didn't see it. Honestly, I didn't.
Wait, we talking football? A little bit. Yeah. About the Dallas Cowboys. Okay.
Yeah.
We need 3 more kisses, y'all.
Come on, y'all. Let's go. We're all gonna be silent until they get sent. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hurry up. Moment of silence.
We're standing in solidarity.
And 100K likes before we close the live. So break your fingers.
We're almost there, y'all.
Hey,
thank you, K-Breen.
I don't know what team he's on. I know there's a football player who's getting hella backlash. He's a white football player because he said, personally, I don't think politics should have anything to do with the game, as we said before. And he getting backlash for it, for real.
Because
why is politics in football?
Because
when Kendrick Lamar did it, you ain't fucking like it.
Exactly. And when that girl sang the national anthem in Spanish, they also said
problem. Yep.
Let's not put politics.
When was Jill Scott at the football game? I want to say she was when she did her.
Hey, thank you, Mallory. We need one more, and then I'm gonna say
when she changed the music to the Star Spangled Banner.
That was her. So. Again, always going back to black.
And Kaepernick, all he did was take a knee, boy. They lost their motherfucking mind.
And the irony in
we did it, Joe. Thank
you. A military man was the one who told him to do it that way.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
All right. Any last words, you guys? Hold on. Let me say this one. Let me see. We did the heart stage the last time.
Let's see what we're like. You just talked about supporting the Lions because they didn't take it.
Now, that hoe is like huge. That's like battle time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's like battle time when we be like,
now Kwame made it here with this FBA ass. Now at the end of their lives.
Well, we'll talk about FBAs tomorrow, Kwame. If you're
I do want to see the lion. Listen, if TikTok gave the mods power to set the live goal, I would set a lion.
You would set it there every single time.
Every single day, bro. Listen, I've seen it on this app, okay? I used to get lions all the time. Y'all just gotta come through.
I got one the other day, and it, and it was funny because it was so I could stop fucking doing ASMR. Is my ASMR that bad that I got a lion to stop fucking doing ASMR?
Listen,
I
turn the
paying
volume
you
down.
not to do ASMR. That's crazy.
I know, right? My ASMR, they look, they saying, yep.
They're paying you not to do ASMR.
not to do it.
Just start doing it, Jess. I'll lower my volume if it gets
It's
you
terrible.
alive.
It's crazy. That's
Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm gonna do the fashion fest because we're in this particular thing. Any last words before we get out of here, y'all? And quick, because I got my food in there.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's a fashion fest in this bitch! Look at you talking about coconuts in the chat. Coconuts in the chat. Coconuts in the chat. Coconuts in the chat. Shout out to LM holding it down in the number 1 spot for the live. Oya number 2 and Hood Storyteller number 3. Period. Period. Thank y'all so much. I know y'all said y'all had last words, but they already
don't worry about it. Just hang up then.
They dropped the gift go down. Okay, that was why we wait on that, but you know what I'm saying.
That's why they said your ASMR was stank. They didn't like how you used to. They paid you to shut up.
Your ASMR got paid.
No, they paid me to talk and not whisper.
No, they paid you to stop.
They told me to stop whispering and talk to me.
They wanted her voice to be amplified, okay? It's how you no. It's about how you look at
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They made me to talk. Because they love me and I love y'all. That's why W Royal family in the chat, okay? W Royal family.
Saj was supporting. Saj was all girl power. Then you started whispering. She's like, no.
Listen, I said to give me a warning so I could lower my volume if it would get her line. I didn't want to hear it though. But let me tell you something. I know Real Meanish is also Mexican, but today is Happy Mexican Independence Day.
Thank you, LM. Thank you, everybody, y'all.
Go to my last post and tell me I'm your favorite Mexican. Just today.
Yes.
After that,
yes.
it's no competition.
I put it in there. I said, you're my favorite. You my favorite. Oh yeah, and Feliz Dia de la Independencia. And you guys, Sajida Talks 2025. Y'all can also send a cash app and tell her you her favorite Mexican. She said today too. All right. Love you. D-Walk, thank you so much. I appreciate all the little support. Y'all have no idea. Y'all saw a couple of vulnerable moments. We had some transparency moments earlier. We out of there. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all.
We had some hater moments earlier as well.
True.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
That's true. I'm just saying. That was great. First of all, you started off aggressive.